Their mission must be fast. Let's start.
Paul's right in the lights. Yes.
It's got an arm. Okay, everybody, welcome to Mouseguard, where you are playing as mice. You are sentient mice, which means that you think. The mouse territories were formed by first a loose band of mice. Eventually, they started to build cities, and the Mouseguard is who protects them. You are members of the Mouseguard. You're going to be sent forth into the territory by Gwendolyn, who is in charge of the Mouseguard from Blockhaven, which is Blockhaven, excuse me, right here on the map. As you look along here, there are scent borders on each side. The scent borders are specialized brews that are made by craftsmen in Lockhaven and Ford to keep wolves and coyotes and foxes away, allowing this territory inside of here to only be the mices. And other creatures, of course, exist. Owls, ferrets, turtles, your normal woodland things, but your large carnivorous predators are not present inside the mouse territory.
Okay, are there people?
No.
No. No more. Stop. No more.
So the scent borders keep them away, but in times of starvation, the creatures will cross the scent borders. Their hunger and animal instincts overcome their fear of the scents. To the east is unexplored. Nobody knows what's here. To the west, or where the weasels were driven to last year, there was a war fought with the weasels, and the mice almost lost. They lost several settlements to the weasels, but this is where it was fought to a standstill. You guys are going to be sent out for a patrol from Lockhaven. Before I do that, I want you guys to introduce yourselves, starting with Emma.
What?
As you guys, real quick, I want to talk about the sheets too. Real quick. Along here, you're going to see your basics, but your guard rank is important. Emma's the top rank amongst you. It's your enemies, your friends. Your belief, you need to try to play your beliefs. You're going to have a goal that will come up here in a minute, unless yours is already written in. You have an instinct. Your instinct is what your go-to action is. Imagine it be your reaction, immediate reaction. That's what you always go to. It's the animal in you automatically does that. Contacts, of course, is people mice that you know back in Lockhaven or in other towns. And here is what you're currently carrying. You're a mouse. You can't carry very much. Your traits are going to help you through the game, as are your abilities and your skills. And we'll get into exactly what each ability does later. So we're going to start with Tom. Tom, introduce yourself. What I want you to do is state your name, the color of your cloak, and what your belief is. Yeah, that would be great if you come up with a mouse voice.
Well, my name is Tom. Right? Yes. Okay, I know my name.
Tim.
My cloak. The color of my coat is red. I believe if one day I'll be done with this, but for now, once more, I need to pray. I think you're stuck. It was a profession. You're 40-some years old. You're still in the retire.
That says your profession. Please, I always wanted to be a.
Oh, and it is autumn right now in the territories. You got to remember, though, you're a mouse, and that can bring its own dangers.
Like cats?
animals trying to bulk up and fatten up for the winter. Fighting with other woodland animals for resources, such as nuts and stuff. Also, if any rains or early frosts come and catch you out in the open. All right, Alexis, let's go to you.
What name, race, and cloak?
Pretty much, I believe.
Oh, okay. My name is Sloan. I don't have a cloak.
You're naked.
And I believe I am superior to all other knights in the territories.
You're naked.
Oh, you're gonna do it. Own it.
Size does matter.
For a mouse?
I don't know.
All right. I am Baron. My cloak is gold, and my belief is I'll build a good name for the Mouseguard.
Oh. Oh.
Saxon. I'm a brown mouse.
Nobody cares about your color of your skin.
Someone
Hey,
might.
we're all fleshy underneath our
I'm patrol guard. I have a red cloak, and my main belief is the best solution is always found at the point of my sword.
The best is found by me.
My name is Quentin. Part of the patrol guard. I have a fiery red cloak. And my belief is all possibilities should be explored for the well-being of the guard.
My name is Kinsey. I have a royal blue cloak. And I believe it's not what you fight, but what you fight for.
Okay. So now that
We're all aspiring to have the guard again. You're all like,
You have a friend? My friend is Lester.
sounds like your butler.
that's the wrong column. Reread that and what it actually is. Lester.
The molester.
What's his friend, Lester?
This goes.
Ex-Thunderbot.
Look, there's the candy bar.
My friend dead.
No,
Did
no.
you kill him?
Your only friend is dead.
Your friend should be Joshua.
It says that's my enemy.
What's your name?
Switch
Sloan?
those.
Oh, but Carlos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that threw me off.
I like Joshua. Hate Lester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you look like. That's slow.
But he's not naked.
I'm out.
He has a black cloak on.
Are there pictures of all of us?
I bit my
Yeah. Who are you?
Please don't spit on me. I'm sitting right
Sorry,
next to
I just
you.
want to see if my
Please don't spit on me.
awesome or not awesome.
Don't pour water. Put that on the table. Ew.
No, the other hand. Am I have boots?
No, that's your gloves.
Ooh, I want to see me. I want to see me.
Okay, real quick. So that's Baron.
Holy crap.
This is very
Danny and
important.
Ryu.
We got
I'm
buried
Quentin.
in-
Oh God,
Be quiet.
that's an overload.
Here's Quentin.
I want to see Quentin. We gotta share. Aw,
You got a badass look.
he's cool.
I got this.
Ivy is Kinsey.
I'm gonna imagine you're gonna be like the cute little.
Got like one big eye.
There's Kinsey.
Are you doing like a ninja pose?
There's Kinsey. Tom.
He's gold with a beard.
Yeah, I probably have a beard now.
Yes, because all old people look like that.
You don't want to mess with Tom.
You look scruffy.
Tom sings shit. Right?
Like I said,
I was kind of picturing the Master Splinter, but
right?
Yeah. Tom was like the sergeant in Vietnam. He ain't pretty, but he's going to get you through this alive.
I want you to do that speech.
And
The
you
whole,
were
I'm going to get you through this alive speech.
Be nice.
Wow, now.
Oh, and I just knocked stuff. Okay, stop.
Miles.
You're being crazy. Okay, go to the piece of paper. Draw
I am
some
not
nice.
allowed to sit by
There's Saxon.
Aw, aren't you a cute little mouse, Steven?
That was really, really
It's pretty even take that one.
It's like covered.
I want him.
I don't.
Okay.
The red and blue ones.
Tom. Tom.
What?
He's old. It's hard for him to hear anymore.
You might be missing it here.
Tom, your patrol has been laying the scent border out past Wolf Point, and you've returned to Grass Lake. Right there. There's Wolf Point. You're going to Grass Lake. You're on your way back. It's early autumn. Gwendolyn has asked you to please reinforce the scent border before winter snows arrive. You're pouring out pots of this stuff at different intervals along that border to try to keep wolves and coyotes and foxes and badgers out. It's a really strong concoction, and the animals, they smell it. It's a combination of herbs. And the animals smell it, and they think it's another larger animal's territory. So they turn and go the other way. Because if one of those large predators comes across, there's nothing you mice can do about it. It's almost an army of mice to take down one wolf.
They could just hide.
It's like the Knight's Tale.
As you're approaching the town of Grass Lake, Tom, your friend Harold, comes running through the marsh grass, howling for help. He's telling you, a giant monster! There's a monster in Grass Lake! He's tearing down the town, eating mice, crushing my brewery! Help me, old friend Tom, help me! I tell you, it's a beast! A terrible monster! He's come from the lake and he'll kill us all!
Sounds so sincere. Oh no.
Darn. Not again. You're a monster. 40 years I've done this shit.
You have
Do you have any idea what I see?
I have a question. The mice are as smart as people. What about the other animals, though? Are they just animals?
Weasels are just as smart as you. Hares. We don't have rabbits, but hares in this territory. Hares are as smart as you. Some other animals maybe, but the only ones that you're aware of.
Are there birds?
Now, if you look on the second column of your deal, what wises do you have? Oh, sorry, down in the lower right, the skills. You'll have things like, they'll say wise at the end of them.
Oh, yeah.
What wises do you have?
Mine says poison wise.
Oh, that's handy.
What's kind of a bad person? A bad mouse.
I'm better than you. Drink this.
What's dark heather?
The dark heather is out here. That's where the weasels live.
I'm beer
It's an
wise.
underground warren that extends from here to here.
So that probably makes sense because I have weasel wise as well.
Yeah. You fought in the weasel war.
Wait, I have something to say. I'm a beer tender pop. What did the beast
The poison people.
look
What do your beast look like? You're asking Tom?
She is Tom. How can she ask herself?
like?
No, I mean,
What the beast look
you're
like?
Asking as Tom.
just keep it up, Danny. Keep it up.
I'm asking.
What's that thing in the sky?
Why am I quitting?
Are there birds?
You get dropped. It's like I survived.
Secret of the Nem?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
Emma,
that's
let me
where we're
see let me see Tom's sheet.
Owls are
I'm gonna
badass.
tell you what
Owls
to
are
do.
like the worst thing.
So we should be friends. What was he, a crow? Wasn't it a crow with
Well, crows don't eat mice specifically, but
Crows are stupid. So they can eat.
So Emma,
There's a
you're gonna
crow,
roll circles, which is 5,
they
and
just kind of
persuader,
the
which
string
is
that gets
3.
tied up
So you're gonna get a roll. 8
and then at the end of
dice.
the movie, he
Okay.
him and a
8
girl
dice
over
at
the
once?
Yeah, you got 2.
I have 1.
Take IVs. And roll those. Now, guys, listen. The way it's a standard, you have to make a certain for the obstacle. It's an individual test, but this is going to be a versus to calm him down. So she's going to roll her dice. 4, 5s, and 6s are successes. 1, 2, and 3 are cowards.
So then, how many dice do you know that you get to roll whatever you're
It's going to be
rolling?
base ability, nature, will, health, or resources or circles mixed with skills. If it's something you don't know how to do, you can use your nature. But if you fail your nature check, you can go one or the other way. You can either become more mouse-like and eventually leave the patrol, or you're going to become more sentient and realize that this is dumb, going out risking your life and limb, and you're going to give up too. Yes, you're looking for 4, 5s, or 6s.
I got 5, 4, 4,
How many 4, 5s, and 6s?
3. But what are the these?
Those are 6s.
Yeah. I got 2, 4, 5, 5.
You two
6.
just keep those out there.
Just count up all together, like how many dice were successes.
Oh, 5.
All right, so you're rolling against Harold to calm him down. He only gets 3 successes, so you get a marginal success against him. What that means is you mostly have calmed Harold down. It's giant. It's bigger than my building. I can tell you, it's a terrible thing. It smells horrid. It's snapping. It jaws everywhere. I'm surprised. It's probably eaten all my family by now. You must come. The god must save me in the town.
Tell him he can get a new family.
Go make
Look
some
at
We're not with
can.
her though right now, are we?
We are?
No, you guys are on her patrol.
Oh,
You're all returning to. It's a large patrol. Normally, a patrol is only 2 to 5 months. So it's a larger patrol because you were going to cross the border, and they thought it'd be better to have more.
We should help him.
Against wolves?
Well, no, because you have to carry all the pots.
Stop.
Okay.
Miles. If you're gonna have volume on,
All right.
you have to still look at him.
Harold points back to Grasshaven and insists you go right now.
I guess I'm going to follow Tom.
So we're helping.
Okay, this is where we're going to do a mission assignment. So your mission assignment is there's a monster in Grass Lake. On your way back, Harold also drops the Sloan that you'll be so glad. I know that gentleman you had an argument with last time you were in town, or the mouse you had an argument with is back in town. What was his name? Lester?
Yes.
The one that used to be in the guard?
You know what? I feel like I have a mustache.
You should have one.
15. I might think I have a mustache.
You got that little fuzz.
Awkward puberty thing. For me, I'm 15.
What do you mean a little fuzz? You're covered in a little
Covered.
fuzz.
Well, it's a little bit darker hair.
Just sort of, I see that every day.
No, I can like twirl the end of my tail.
Okay, so
Just like that, please. Rest of the night.
Tracy doesn't need a goal, you don't need a goal, and Emma doesn't need a goal. You 3 need goals for this adventure. So you need to state what your goal is. To hug Ivy.
Check. Go win.
Roll the dice.
Are we gonna,
Not with that. I think I lost.
Fail.
I
do
failed.
we all
Sorry,
have to share a goal
I
though?
did.
Like even us?
No, yeah, it's public knowledge.
Oh.
Unless it's a secret goal that everybody's usually allowed to know it. The mice aren't real secretive on the
So are
guard.
we gonna go around and say our goal?
The only time there are some traitor type missions, but we're not playing one tonight. Where in that case you'd have a public goal, but then there's a lot of like stealing supplies from one town for another type of shit that goes on, or sabotaging a merchant so another merchant can sell all of his grain maybe or something like that. It's little balls. All right, so Denny, Ivy, and Steven, what goal are you going to take? Yeah, that's related to another mission, so you
Okay.
got to pick something else. Off of what I've told you so far. Which, Emma, have you read your goal?
I must save Harold's brewery
Your
from the monster.
Yeah, save Harold Bowery.
Brewery.
Brewery.
They just didn't drink you together.
How much do we know about Grass Lake?
Just a second, and I will have you make a check.
Cool.
If anybody wants coffee or tea, I've got plenty.
Is it sweet tea?
I have green tea, purple tea, black tea, breakfast tea,
No, he wants
raspberry
the
tea.
black kind of tea.
I got cooked tea, boiled tea, broiled tea. I got oolong tea.
Ah,
Well, too
That's
bad
what
you
she
weren't
said. You
around
want to tell me
yesterday.
how many ways you can make shrimp?
They gave me the wrong drink the other day, and it was sweetened tea, and I will not touch that. So where were you yesterday? At our
I'm
house.
gonna suck that down. I love
Like,
it. Sweet tea.
I hate this.
That was so funny. We went to Atlanta a couple years ago. And it was with
What?
us. We went
Whoa.
to the mall. We went to the old Chinese food court place. Men's like, oh, like tea. You know what he gave her? He gave her grilled tea, and she sucked that. She's like, oh. I tasted it. It was like syrup. It was slid down your throat, all nice and cold.
Don't drink that.
What? No, drink it?
No.
December 10th, 2015.
Has it been open yet?
Yeah.
Don't drink it. I don't know.
She's young. She can handle some food poisoning.
Yeah. Okay, if we have a brewery, we surely have some type of bathroom. Just be a mold.
Does this make the
Throw it
coffee
out.
taste
That wouldn't make sense. It has holes in it.
bland?
They don't.
Hey, what?
They look like that.
Yeah. Does this
What,
give the
divots?
coffee flavor?
No, it's just that.
There's not actual holes.
So
What's
you
that?
discovered how little I sew then.
Could I
My secret is out. Oh no. She knows my weakness.
Could I put vanilla in the coffee? This one there makes it go bam. Flavor.
Well, we just won't go down the hallway.
Don't move.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Yeah, it's a little one.
Oh, okay.
It's a really. You guys passed through it on your way out. It's a little tiny one.
The lake itself. What do we know about it? My angle is to map out maybe the lake itself, or if there's anything we don't know about it. Actually, how about this? I will do my best to uncover what the monster and where it's as much zoological information of the monster I can. Document it. I'll go with that, sir.
So you're going to uncover information about the monster.
Yes.
Okay, write that down. That's your goal.
All right.
Ivy, what's your goal? Just state from what I said. Just pick something that you want to do, and that's your goal. So that's protecting your comrades, staying out of trouble, proving yourself by being the one who defeats the monster.
Oh, I wanted that one.
Okay, then write down prove yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show you, but I would do a really big yeah, isn't it beautiful?
I can't tell you how long it was.
Oh.
When he knew what we were talking about, I'm like, I was I wanted to be upset, but then again, I'm like, your kid is my kid.
You're proving yourself. You're gonna find out what are you gonna do.
I feel like I haven't killed anything recently, so I have a desire to slay an enemy, regardless if they deserve it or not.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? You and Salome, Jesus.
Got little weird at Shadowrun. Miles kept turning around and going, "That's a bad word."
Yeah, bad word, please.
Gotcha.
A little too much smoke.
A little bit too much in the weasel words.
I've seen some shit.
Wow. How old is your character?
I'm
Sometimes Steven uses a voice word.
You're my mom.
I'm not a voice person.
I'm the same age as
Actually, on the drive down, I
my
was
mom.
thinking
Is older
about
than your
the type of characters Steven likes to play, the role, combat effective ones. And that matches up with the same type of characters that Brandon likes to play. And then I thought, that's an interesting correlation. I like to play very different characters, kind of off the wall kinds of ones. And that's the same type of characters that Larry likes to play. I'm drawing these correlations. I'm like, it's kind of depressing.
Okay.
But I have a line where it becomes too ridiculous or it doesn't make a lot of sense that I don't like crossing. Brandon does not have that line. He'll do.
No, Brandon plays, I'm going to stab you in the back. Oh, no, sneak, stab is the more type.
And then you like play the out of the way characters. So does Larry. But Larry always loves to take it as far as possible. To the detriment of the group.
I was playing a French bisexual cleric. I'm
But
not sure
not
how.
to the detriment of the group.
True.
Larry, I appreciate that. It's his character.
Yeah, you did not appreciate the dwarf and full flame metal throwing fireballs.
You tried to kill him multiple times, and I was only at 2 games. That was too much.
I thought it was funny
Okay.
in that one Southwest.
Oh, when we played Coyote Trail.
No, I like role playing with Larry. I do. I just don't like him at my parties because he pees on sapling trees outside this neighbor's window.
Denny.
I remember that.
Or Brandon who falls asleep
It was like
and
10 years.
wake up and pick up the conversation just like that.
He has calmed down a lot, though.
Oh. We just lost some friends there.
No, you didn't.
No, you don't.
Because Larry would be laughing. I totally did that.
All right. So you guys are approaching the town, and you crest a hill, and you can see the lake off in the distance. This is a little bit of a barren hill, so the grass isn't as high. You can see
We're still with the
the
popcorn.
woods are a fair way back. You see that it is a reed-covered area by the lake. You can see the sun is kind of shimmering on the waves.
So how big, when you say woods, how big is a tree compared to us?
If you're this big,
So we are this big.
you're this big.
So that big. So each tree is a giant redwood.
Yeah.
And the giant redwoods are something that I would carve a home out of.
Yeah,
The whole
actually,
city.
the homes of the mice are generally inside of the toughest trees because they can't be breached by predators.
So how large is the territory? Like 50 yards?
No, it's big.
Like miles?
Damn big.
Like how many
You-
days would it take us to get from like where we are now to like our central home base?
Our grandchildren would make it.
No, it will take you about 2 weeks travel to make it back to London.
That's a lot of walking.
Mouseguard.
Well, we
30,
could probably
30.
work
Ton
an
of-
hour before we get tired.
We have a generational system. You have
Come
multiple
back and they
characters.
form the United Federation of Planets. Okay.
There's a game like that called Broken Chalice. You play over 300 years. So actually, your first set of heroes you get, you actually choose them to pair up with other heroes, and they have kids that get trained up, and you don't actually tell them where to fight. You just pass years and days of time, and you build this family lineage, and you can actually pair up heroes that you like that have similar abilities. Like the guy that has nearsighted, you make sure he dies off alone and by himself, and you get the ones with good traits.
I feel like this is your plan for your children's lives.
That's a giant eugenics program.
Yes, it's really fun.
I feel like Steven's been thinking about that.
Yes, the feces throwing Carters and gun descendants will be trying to break into the Davison's dome in 500 years. Okay. So you can see down, it's about another 30 minutes probably to make it down into the town. The town is up against the water. You can see that there's smashed docks, and a little tiny mouse town there is in the lee of a rock that's kind of jutted up over the bank. That's where the town is. And smack dab in the middle of town has plopped its butt the biggest, most horrendous beast you have ever encountered, except for her. Tom's seen this.
What is it, Tom?
Sing it on that.
That was.
Does somebody want to make a check to identify the creature?
Yeah.
It is massive.
So how do we do that again?
You're going to use your nature and then your skill, which in this case you could pick the applicable one that you think would.
Like
I am
survival.
survivalist.
Now, a survivalist is about surviving out in the wild. Hunter would be applicable.
I don't know if I can roll on this then. I said survivalist.
And it's an individual check. Trace, I'm setting the threshold at 4 successes.
What about scout?
I got 4. I'm apparently
4 successes.
smartish
It
mouse.
is a snapping turtle.
It is a snapping
Oh God,
turtle.
I want to get near it as a human.
I draw my sword.
I can
Okay, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Do your instincts now. Steven did what he's supposed to do.
I feel like I was
As soon as you're
also-
confronted with a threat, you do your instincts. So Steven drew his sword.
And then I'll say, tell him, what's their plan of attack?
What's a halberd?
Always protect
Halberd, it's
the
a pole arm
tender paw.
with a big, huge knife and point.
Then I am pulling out that, which I
But
probably just
what
have in my hand.
what's your instinct say?
Oh, where's my? Oh wait. Anticipate what the patrol leader needs.
So you're gonna guess
Good
at this
myself.
very moment, what does he need?
He needs
Thomas
help
says she.
slaying this thing.
It says always protect the tender paw.
Then he needs protection.
Well,
My
that's
instinct
Oh, that's me.
is
So
always
I don't need
consult
protection.
that guy
all right,
when trouble.
all right. So consult him. What you do is you just say, "What do we do, Saxon?"
What do we do?
I want to
We
scout,
attack.
scout
That is the
into
plan of
the
attack.
town to get more
Alright.
information.
You're leading.
You're a terrible
What's your
leader.
instinct, Denny?
It feels so good. I'm just gonna kill you.
So you're like,
You take a sketch out. You start sketching the turtle.
say that's gonna make a nice little monster on him.
Okay. Wait, so I'm not supposed
That's
to
a trouble with the eye. Ross.
You tell them what you want to say.
Wait, why did I draw a pizza?
I volunteer to scout.
Is the turtle drunk?
If you want.
It did just eat
Only
a
if you
brew.
want me to.
Could you tell?
So Harold is standing there going, "Oh gosh, he's gonna destroy the bakery and the brewery and everything." And the turtle, from what you can see, is just kind of lumbering around and being fat
And snappy.
and snappy.
Kit, rope.
You guys aren't there yet.
Oh.
So what are you gonna do? You're the patrol leader. Okay.
You have to have a plan before we get to the turtle.
No,
Yeah.
that's the plan. We get to the
He's
Okay.
become,
The plan
Tom's
is
become jaded.
to get to the trail and get like some rope and like tie its mouth shut and make sure it's like secure and that's open it.
Okay.
And then once it's like
I'm gonna remind you, you're this big.
How big is the turtle in comparison?
Half the size of this table.
that's a big turtle.
That is.
You ever seen a snapping turtle? They're not little.
And we are saying
No,
nice.
but
Well,
So you go to the town, and the townspeople are all cowered at one end of the town by the rock face where they've got some tunnels built in that they can retreat in times of danger. But they're all cowering, watching as the turtle goes back and forth, slowly moving its butt. And you see that there's one building in particular it's trying to wiggle its rear end into. If somebody has hunter or lore mouse,
I have leaf wise, hero wise, mention wise.
So would I do nature and then my hunter, right?
this is a high threshold.
Okay, well, let's see. How does 4?
No.
No? Okay. I have no idea what to do.
Tom?
You're the leader, Tom.
Terrible. I know. Not the buckle your first go.
Don't get attack it. How? It's a giant turtle.
Like
You're
five
that big.
humans compared to like a little kid like one. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Obviously cannot take it by force of arms.
who has like armor?
I have a shield.
Get up there, Salone. I have a
Oh,
bow and
not
arrow.
bad.
You're then what's your name?
Quentin?
Quentin. I want you to try. Wait, how good are you at your bow and arrow?
Decent, sir.
I want you to try your best and try to play it.
Shoot its eyes out.
You're the boss! All right.
Okay,
I have a little axe.
so you're gonna roll your health
I have an axe.
and
An
fire,
axe as a weapon.
unless you have your
He is the bad word police.
It's really good. When can you raise it?
All right, so it's fire and health.
You're bored.
Probably. Steven tells me 8 if I'm bored.
3 for fighter
That's
and
what Yeah. Oh, no. It's really
total 6.
Okay, you fire an arrow. It strikes true and bounces off the armored head of the snapping turtle. The turtle does this.
Okay, new plan, new
You
plan.
watch as your arrow clatters harmlessly to the ground, and the turtle shakes its butt and goes a little bit further into the building, which Harold is now screaming is his brewery, next to the bakery. The bakery walls are starting to crumble. The baker is there yelling and screaming.
New plan, new plan. Okay, everybody with all their weapons, go after the turtle. Try your hardest. I don't know.
Well, this is going to be a quick game. All right, let's go. You heard him.
I want to climb the bank of the brewery wall and try and get around behind on its back.
Okay, do what you decided to do. Climb up the brewery and go on its shoulder. Like,
So you're going to go around? Okay, climbing is a straight nature check.
So it says 6, but then there's a slash. What's a slash?
If you are changing nature, like I was telling you about, you can risk nature to do other checks. And if you fail the check, you go up or down. And that's your permanent number is the one that's printed. But the temporary number you can go to it would be going next to the side. So roll your nature. This is only requires 1 success to get on top of the brewery wall.
I have 4 successes.
Okay. You nimbly crawl up the backside of the brewery. Turtle doesn't pay you any mind. It hasn't seen you. And you hop down onto its shell, which is kind of slimy and actually a little bit soft under your feet, but not so much that you could go through it, you can tell. But it's just kind of like pushing down on a fingernail is what it feels like.
yeah.
So you land on the back of its shell, and immediately you begin to overheat because of the plumes of heat coming up out from what you look back then and observe is the interior wall to the bakery is broken down, and the big grain ovens are going, bread ovens are going still, and the turtle's trying to shove its butt back a little bit closer to that. It's unbearable. You have to move forward on the turtle or jump back onto the wall. What do you choose to do?
Ooh.
Well, what about mouse doing?
I'm going to move forward on the turtle because I'm natural.
Okay. You move to the midpoint on the turtle, and the heat abates, and you're stopped right there. The turtle's still paying you no mind.
Okay. No, who has this? You? That guy. Okay. Your name? Saxon.
Sexy.
Axton.
I want you to try. Wait, is like the bakery like all down? Stuff.
Bakery's still mostly intact.
I want you to climb up the bakery wall and get on this turtle too.
As you start to talk about the bakery, a large, plump mouse dressed in an apron approaches and says, "No, no, you mustn't let it do anything to the bakery. You can't use the bakery in your nefarious plot."
Okay.
And she has a very small, good-looking mouse in tow with her, which is apparently her daughter in her little apron. And she walks up and gives you that.
I nearly blush.
I don't have time for this. I charge in, and I'm going to attack it from the side, and under its leg, wherever it's connected to its body, and the softest spot I can find.
Okay,
My plan was come up the bakery wall, bonk yourself, and go bam.
so we're going to enter into what is the combat in this.
I started smashing on the soft part, but it was too hot.
Are you doing okay, kiddo? Are you alright? You want some popcorn?
Would you like some popcorn?
So, Steven, what you need, just a minute. What you're going to do is you're going to write down the 3 actions you're going to do. Okay? First thing we
I
have
kind
to
of
do.
saw that over here.
So, for starters, we have to set up a disposition in the game. I have a disposition of 8. You get a disposition of your health and your fighter, 10. So you have a disposition of 10. Okay? What you do now is you write down the 3 moves you're going to make. Your 3 moves you can make
In the
are,
order that I want to make them.
yeah,
Attack, defend,
feint, and maneuver. Yep. So, and then I write down the moves that I'm going to do.
I'm sorry if you all died. I blame you.
I blame Tom.
I don't like it.
You could have met your future wife. And now you're gonna die.
Happens too often in the mouse kingdoms.
Maybe you'll win and it'll be super impressive. She'll be like, oh.
Yes, there's always that.
And then I'll get big.
I'm better than you. It doesn't matter. I'm better.
The way you're playing him kind of reminds me of 90 O'Clock from WB, right?
So I write 3 of them, right?
Yep.
That aren't the same, or can it be the same?
Makes sense.
Attack, attack, attack,
I'm not sure. Nope. Is that on Nickelodeon?
It's like an old TV show.
I know, but it wasn't on Nickelodeon or was it on Disney? Yeah, Cartoon Network.
I don't know the original channel that it was ever on.
Order this book.
But maybe.
When I was a child,
Yeah.
my parents canceled like Nickelodeon Cartoon Network or blocked them or something because they said when I watched them, baby. So I could only watch Disney Channel.
I was so excited when we
Like,
finally
yes.
did get the Disney Channel because my grandparents had the Disney Channel. I was so excited.
I have
Yeah, for a
Fox.
while we only just already.
I was happy, and I was happy because I could get Fox if I held it to be just right. And I could watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday. Little 15 the years.
Little Aaron.
Actually, I do remember, like during the summer, at 4 o'clock in the morning, Spider-Man and Friends would come on.
Okay.
And
So,
my dad got so pissed because he woke up one morning and they're watching cartoons at 4 o'clock, 4:30.
so what's your first move?
Maneuver.
Okay, my first maneuver is defend. So it's a versus check.
Okay.
So you're going to roll your fight and your health, and then what weapon are you using?
Sword.
That does not add anything to your attack.
So what does fearless do for me in short? In the traits.
Not compassionate.
And I'm calling you.
Oh, good
My
for
traits.
you.
Why are you laughing at me?
All my traits are good for murder.
What are your traits?
I'm
Poison
stubborn
people.
and what? Yep.
I have graceful, steady thought, and cunning.
A lot of
Ooh, you're
popcorn.
smart, right?
I don't know who told you that.
What
I have a
about
sword.
Sacred.
Sacred walk. I thought it was scared of a scared word farm.
Hit it with a shield.
No,
Maybe
it's
you
scarred.
shouldn't be playing.
You're right, it is scarred. I'm sorry.
Eh?
You're scarred.
No.
I like big
Do
flat.
you need a second opinion?
Well, I couldn't tell if it was scared or scarred.
Emotionally
Scarred.
I just saw something so funny.
What?
I'm scarred.
My
It
God,
doesn't
I looked
actually
in the
do
mirror and
anything
I
for you. It
looked
just kind of
scared.
denotes how your character's.
I know, I looked in the mirror.
Okay, it says 1 + 1d per session.
Oh, you can use it then once per session.
Okay.
So you can add 1 dice to your pool.
For just one roll or for
All right, so it's versus, so it's success versus success.
Grant parsley.
2, 3. I got
One
3
has 10
successes.
letters and starts with
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
that.
So you take 3 off my disposition.
Oh.
So margin of success 3. Disarm. Remove one of your opponent's gear or weapons. Disable a trait for the remainder of the conflict, or you may impede or gain position.
No, we aren't done with the combat yet. That'll be after all 3 of them are done.
Okay.
But you took 3 off.
I was just reading what it said in the maneuver.
That's you want to buy an effect instead of taking this off?
How long does that last?
It's until one of us goes to 0, the spike goes on.
Okay, I'm good with that.
All right, so the next move that I have is a maneuver. What do you have?
I have attack and attack.
Okay, so you're attacking, and I'm maneuver versus again.
You're a tough man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got 5.
That's a tie. How do ties work? So it's automatically mean that.
Margin of success is 0.
Yeah, so nothing happens.
Far.
Basically, I maneuver back away from his attack. And then I have an attack. So an attack versus an attack is independent. So you go first to see how much you reduce me, and
Yeah,
then
and
I go.
I'll use that fearless.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, are you trying to attack?
Yeah.
That's what you ordered him to do, Tom.
You wouldn't tell me how.
You told him to charge the
I meant-
giant beast
I meant
with
to
his sword that is like 1.5 inches long.
I can take him.
I meant to tell you, but then I thought it was so.
I meant to tell you that's a horrible idea.
The turtle moves unnaturally fast. You've never seen one of these things before. It looked big and dumb and slow. It's anything but. It moves as fast as any snake you've ever seen. As its head elongates way further than you thought it could and snaps down at you.
No.
No! Retreat. Retreat!
How many attacks do you get?
I get his nature plus his attack.
You. Are you still on the turtle back?
Troll.
I don't remember any of these people's names.
So 3.
I remember Stevens. I know like 3 other Stevens.
Okay, so that's the end of the deal. Right now, neither of us are winning. We start over again.
My mom has
Okay.
What do any
Are you
of us
gonna keep
get
going?
Did you
It was
explain traits and do any of us get a jump in at any point?
Yes, so.
Yeah, you can keep running if you want to fight.
I want to run it because I cannot let my fellow Mouseguard.
I want to fight.
You're on back.
Unless I do this game.
So
You're gonna jump down. What are you gonna do?
I want to get down to the sauce and jab it.
Jump back. But you can
You're
just
gonna
go
what?
out there for like to
Smile,
run
take a
over to
drink.
where it was softer and jab it really straight on and then go back.
can you rip that
I don't know what
You
they
should see Rosalind's eyes. She got really.
What is your
Yeah,
battle?
you can fight it.
I love Lily's eyes.
Pokemon fight.
You
Yep.
can have this. That's what you have to fight it.
My health is 6, but I don't have anything by fighter.
So you're at 6. Okay, you're a separate combat. The way this works in this game is you're your own team. They're another team.
Okay.
I mean, why not? But
Tom,
And then what if I
so
want
we're all
to use
charging
like
in trying to kill it, right,
one
Tom?
of my traits?
what am I doing?
That's the plan, right, Tom?
You can use that one. You can use it to get an extra dice.
Okay. And then can I only use
I
it
have
for
an
one
idea,
each?
Tom.
Stab it in the
Or
neck.
was I wrong?
You want to hear my idea, Tom?
Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna come
It's
down.
still right next to the fire, right? The bakery.
Push him.
Instead of
Fire
cancel
that's
and
this big.
rattle.
And then Brian's like, whoa.
Well, that's an option.
Okay.
What is your name? Kelsey, Kyle, something.
Isn't it
Kinsey.
Kinsey?
Okay, what's your plan?
Right. The bakery has tons and tons of grain and flour in it, right?
Yeah, good job.
Have you ever seen a grain fire?
Yes.
We're mice.
It's like
Whoosh.
real fast.
Really?
Okay,
We do that.
I also want to do something after that.
It has like a handful of drinks.
so you guys are a team, so you
All
make
we're-
your team
all I'm
decision
looking for is
together
enough
on what your action.
layer up to burn it and drive it away.
So we need to do that.
I like that plan. So push it.
Push the turtle.
We're a team together.
And we're like,
Okay,
that's
right
it.
down
We're
All
done.
right. All right, Kinsey, you get on the opposite side and you push that thing into the fire. You go for it.
I feel like I would.
Tom and me, we're gonna go over the other side and do the explosion. Okay? Go for it. Go Team Mouse.
I feel like I'm going to be in the middle of an explosion.
And I feel like my character would do this.
And the way this is going to work is she's just going to loan dice,
Oh, nice.
or you're going to loan dice to her, depending on who you want to fight.
You know how like when people are little, they hold on to
What do you want me to do?
Uh-huh.
I get the turtle to start cutting him.
Go for it.
Same thing.
Wait, you have a plan?
Yeah,
You're right. Do I
yeah.
even have a sword?
I don't know.
I don't think I do.
That may be hard to cut them if you don't have a
All right,
sword.
honey, can you bring one at a time? One table, or can we put your
This
good
is
way?
key.
Okay, so how many dice do I get?
Your mouse.
Yeah, you don't need
Oh, wait a second. I
I
screwed
look at my
up.
gear, right? I see staff, map, and other orders from
Oh yeah,
Wyndham.
yeah.
So,
Where's from Wyndham?
Okay, that's
So you have a staff.
oh, yeah, you have to.
Whack him with your staff. The giant turtle.
Turtle.
Hit him with a stick
We have a
the
plan.
size of a
We have a plan. I'm gonna watch the turtle
Did you write it down?
and push him in the fire.
Plans.
all right. So,
Write it down.
you guys ready? All right, we'll do yours first.
It was not that bad.
So,
Oh, I made a note.
you have your 3 actions down.
Yes. Can I add one of my traits too?
I'm sure if it's safe for me to sit here. This pain thing's going on.
So, my first action is a maneuver.
So is mine.
So, a maneuver versus a maneuver, we're both in defending. So, roll yours.
Hey, start calling people to speak
Oh,
about. No, I
dear.
want it.
Fourth count.
It's better on me.
Oh. Okay. I was thinking of Shadowrun.
I know, it's kind
Way better. Oh. Okay. I have 4 successes.
Okay. You're moving forward.
Yes. I'm moving toward its rear end.
It realizes what you're doing, so you need to make a versus using your nature
Okay.
as it rolls quickly to the side.
Oh yeah.
You probably got my noise.
You too.
I got 4 successes.
Okay, you roll off the back of it,
So I'm on the ground now.
and you land in the sand next to its paws.
Okay.
You have the condition angry.
I'm angry.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, do I need to put that down?
Yeah, that should be in the middle column.
I see.
Thought you were the world's best at climbing.
Once you get climbed up again.
All right,
Climbing, not
so
surfing.
that ends your deal pretty much.
We have
And then you're not in. What are you? Who's fighting? She loans you a dice. So, what's your first move?
Maneuver.
And mine's a feint.
So the whole time he's doing this, I'm just like hanging out,
I haven't done anything yet.
providing backup, right?
And I'm supposed to prove myself like who would be.
Pretty much.
What's your stat?
I just looked at that before I made my explain.
Independent.
All right, so this remote. What are you trying to do with your maneuver?
Well, he's reached around with his head or neck or whatever.
Yep.
And I'm trying to get into a better position to start striking again.
Okay, so he's independent. Whatever I roll subtracts from your successes.
Oh, I was staff on fire. Then I throw it out.
So I subtract 2.
Point.
So I got 4. Good, you're able to get into the position you want to be in.
Take a drink
No
if you need
problem.
it. And if you need some more to drink, we can-
Something advantageous to my attack.
What's your next move?
Attack.
Mine's an attack.
I want to come over to you
So,
and tell you there's a weird song back.
independent test, and we both, it's simultaneous. So make your attack.
And you still have that extra dice to me, right?
Yes.
Hit it with my staff.
Fighting.
Quentin and I are going to get brain,
1, 2, 3,
Green.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
and we're gonna throw it
Okay,
out.
so your margin of success is
Do I get any bonuses for the maneuvers that I did?
No, you just got it.
I have
When I trade do anything,
Not right now. I mean, what's you gonna say?
okay, but nothing's happening really. I mean, he sees what's going on.
Maybe he lost track how nimble.
All right, you bury your sword deeply up into where its armpit would be, and you think you feel a vein or an artery or something pop. And unfortunately, it at the same time loses its ability to control that leg and collapses on top of you, burying you and her in the sand.
So my alert
Oh no!
could have prevented that.
You're alerting it. Yeah.
Like, would I be able to at least like?
I'll give
notice it
you.
and-
What's your alertness score?
where did I
Where was it at? A trait?
trade?
I'll let you roll your Will.
Will?
Go for it.
I might die.
shout out an alarm.
3,
Okay,
and then my roll is 3.
so you got 3. I'm going to give you a chance to flee, and you and a chance to flee using your straight nature.
Watch out, guys!
You're at a 3 success. You need 3s. You need 2. You're a little bit further out.
So I only rolled 3 dice, right?
I only need 2 successes. I have
You
3
need 3 successes.
I have 3 successes.
Can I add short to this?
No.
Turtle lands on you.
So I jump out of the way.
You jump out of the way just in time to see the turtle disappear. The Saxon, as he looks at you, and he looks up and he looks at you, and he's got the look like I've killed myself. And you watch the dying of his face as he's crushed underneath it.
No!
You hear the sickening crunch of his little mouse bones.
Can I go help dig him out?
I'm okay.
I'm not quite dead yet.
Is his sword maybe sticking out?
Want to go help
Is he-
dig him out?
He's not dead. He's just trapped over
The turtle is in its death throes as it begins to thrash wildly back and forth.
8:16.
Sloan and
What do you mean?
who's she again?
Meat bear.
Sloan and Barrett is starting to thrash. What do you two do?
I spelled and I'm out of the way of where it's at right now.
I'm supposed to be tripping myself.
my instinct is to always do
But it's starting to thrash and it's going to catch you.
I mean,
What are you going to do, Sloan?
okay.
Poison it.
What's in my locked bags?
It's still alive, but it looks like
Turtle poison. That's what you saw the
It's
long.
still alive, but it's thrashing around wild.
Okay,
From under the turtle, you hear,
When
"Why?"
you suddenly realize
I
that
want to jump back.
young thing has attached herself to your arm and she's saying, "Protect me, strong sir. Protect me from the terrible beast."
would I be able to get up to it without getting harmed and like attack it?
If you want to.
Can I do my plan
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
now? Okay.
I don't know if your plan's still going to work.
You
Okay.
could try it.
Okay.
The Saxon's trapped under its body.
Never mind.
The Russian military school. Just throw people at it.
Can
Our
we,
gang will always get born. We breed like flies.
can we like anyway somehow get him out from under the tree?
We're gonna kill the turtle.
Do you have anybody here that is scientific or anything, maybe?
How do you know that?
It'll be under
Do
your
you,
licenses.
do any of you have like scientific? You do?
Yes.
Do you know any way to get him out from under the turtle?
I'm going to look. I'm sorry, he's dead, Jim.
Roll it.
Sure.
And then
What are you rolling?
I have scientist.
Scientist and your will.
You
3
might
for
be dead.
scientist, 2.
He has a whole
and I
stack
have
of characters. So that'll just be another mouse.
Total 3 successes, sir.
That's good enough to know that, in theory, if you put ropes on it and you got the entire town to help, you could roll it like this.
okay,
We'll
do that.
communicate
Because
as
you're going to need to do that anyways to get it out of the buildings. And if you do that on its back, it will be easier to transport and set it down into the lake. Because right now it'll be too hard on its stomach.
Let's do it.
Plan is that I want everybody to spread out and get everybody, all the towns out, to get all of them out and tell them that we need to get the turtle out from the town so we can get this guy not to die.
He's dead.
And you could have him
He's-
tie
he's
ropes
dead.
at the end of his arrows and shoot him across the
Tom's reached that
body.
way. It's not dead. Look, he'll be fine.
Alright,
Unless he's Deadpool the mouse.
you have
Was that a
any,
character option? I missed
So
that.
yeah.
you have any way that you know you can
Not undead? Yes. I can
He might
accomplish this,
not
Tom.
be dead.
I am
mean,
ready
like
to help you with this. I will make sure.
Means dead. Double negative.
Okay, if this guy isn't dead.
This is why you don't.
Alright, so everybody
Oh, I do have archivist as a skill. I could
Alright,
be a
you shoot
Monty.
arrows across the turtle and like, get them to stay, and then everybody else go out.
half rope a tie to the end of those arrows.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I'm not good.
Tracy, as you're yelling back into the argument, yeah, oh shit. The turtle's like, "Roar!"
Alright,
That's
everybody.
why you stopped and looked.
Okay,
So what are you doing?
I'm
She's
gonna
over here
move-
like,
I'm gonna move out of the way.
I want to jump away and try to get ropes from the people.
so
Everybody,
you, aha! Give me a rope!
everybody go get
Get your own rope. I'm going up there. Thing's dangerous. See what I did to that mouse? Jeez.
Are there any other like rough houses or like rubble? I want to search for rope.
Okay.
Yes, there are plenty of houses. There is the beetle riders thing right across the street. All the little beetles are in their
Beetle
corral.
riders, they have to have little like harnesses.
Get them out.
Get
Yeah,
the
they-
beetles? Yeah.
They actually, what they do is they use them as beasts of burden. They put little sacks and stuff on
I want to load up a beetle with rope.
them. Do you have Beetle Wrangler
No.
or the insect? And
What's duck
But
wise?
you're perfect at everything.
you know a lot about ducks.
Is
So, hey, hold it. You guys should listen.
I like a
Oh,
snake
I can ride a
She just all of a sudden goes quack. Quack, quack.
I will communicate with my aquatic woodland friends. Quack, 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 quack.
So we're grabbing
I will call for her. Hey, quack, 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 quack. As this flock of mallards descends upon the turtles. Line of a Valkyrie playing in the background.
And then sells everyone health insurance.
I know Steven goes down. Now, would the hunter ability help us to determine where would be the best places to try to tie down the creature?
So you don't get lost in the woods.
You pretty effectively trapped it.
Which one?
Okay.
It's here. You don't have to stop it.
Are there ropes in this beetle wrangling?
I'm not sure on that.
Yes,
one.
you find ropes.
Grab all of
You
us,
know how
grab them
to-
all, and bring them to Tom. We love it.
Rope
Have your
people?
ropes there.
Okay, so if I get
Or
I'm getting town
like
Everybody
What's
has
the
to
power?
take town
people
Escort
escort
squad.
wise.
You're really good at picking up escorts. Like you pick out the finest
What
ones
was it?
at the best cost.
Escort, no, escort like not escorts on South Broadway. Cover.
No.
I was like, that's an appropriate character to give her, but whatever you want to do.
I didn't say anything. I did
Game
not.
you think I'm running here?
Well, we saw what happened with our Scion game.
and patrol. Alright, does everybody know the
For
plan?
myself and my.
I don't even know.
Can I still go my
what-
stars now? Okay,
What are you doing?
I'm looking at the price things. I'm looking at the ones I have.
Okay, so you had the ducks. What else do you have?
Path, escort, and patrol leader-wise.
Yeah, so you can do pathfinding. You can lead a patrol if you need to. What was the first one?
Escort.
That's the same thing. You can escort caravans.
Okay, so the plan is that Sloan is gonna go to catch the beetles and the rope for.
She can't ride the beetles.
I'm only bringing the rope. She don't.
And I can try to bring the beetles. We want beetles.
Okay, she's gonna get all the. She's gonna get.
Kicking everywhere.
Okay, she's gonna.
I got one.
Gonna get all the rope and give it
What's
to
that?
Clinton.
Q.
Your name is
Call me Q.
Okay, Q. Gonna go to Q, and Q's gonna put rope around it.
You the
And-
cute kids in there.
The cute little thing says, "Don't go. It's too dangerous.
Okay, and
Love our baby."
All right, I'm still a male, so at this point, don't go. I
everybody
think
else.
afraid of commitment is down here somewhere.
Everyone else is trying to convince town people to help us get the turtle out from the town.
Okay.
Can
The
I-
townspeople will require a little bit of motivation.
Okay, there's a dead mouse.
Governor.
So
If
some
you don't help, your beer is lost to you.
Okay,
People will fight for beer.
somebody's going to have to make an orator check.
I don't have anything in
That means you will make a will and orator check to motivate them.
can I do that?
Oh, I have deceiver. Can I lie to them?
It won't hurt you.
You have a 2 in it, so you
I
have
have
a 5
deceiver. I
and
feel like
The
I
turtle is
feel
actually really friendly.
No, I have a
So how many dice?
I can't lie to them. So your will
You want to get the boss to shut up so you can lie.
So
Tell her how great of a speaker you are.
7.
Just want to go get some like
Before I die,
just get them.
I
Yes,
told you I
please.
always wanted to fight the
I
berry.
need to do this.
I'm trying to get a promotion, so
Like
I don't really
someone
want to
on
lie
fire
to the
with
boss.
a body smooshed on it.
I already felt
Well,
my
that
goal.
was our
Oh,
the
you're
plan
right.
was
So did
to use
Steven.
the grain
I will
jump
ensure that none of my
and
patrol
do a
mates come
Yeah.
to
and
harm
do a
in
small
this mission.
fire so it drive away. It'd be just time.
So I fell.
But that all fell
I
through.
tried to
whenever
save
he
him.
got
I
smashed.
did.
He's
That
dead.
was-
I'm mentally traumatized. So you're
So,
I tried to save him.
Okay. Okay.
as you guys are all running around batshit crazy all over the place, she's got beetles in her arms running back and forth. You realize that
Time me,
the
Saloon.
turtle is scooping up the sidewalks of the village, the pebbles, and it's creating a little wall beside itself.
Do we
of
see
sand.
him yet?
No, it hasn't moved.
Okay, roll.
And it's building up a wall towards the lake, so it's going to be much tougher to roll it out.
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
This seems smarter than your average turtle.
I
Is there
got
any
5. I got
enemies
4 4s and 1 5.
Okay, 5 is what you needed. You actually only needed a 4 to motivate the people. So the townspeople are listening, and they're starting to come out until complication happens.
Dun, dun, dun.
The mayor and Lester
Dun, molest.
come out. Wait a second. You're the guard, Mouse, not us. We don't have any obligation to help the
Can
guard.
I use my governor ability here
Do
to
you have
try?
a governor ability?
It says governor wise.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
you can talk to the town person.
Is that Will?
That's going to be Will plus your wise.
I want to yell at Lester and say, "Shut up, you dirty weasel!"
Weasel. Lester goes, "I know, Weasel. You're the weasel. You're the one who ran from the field when we were in training, when they brought up the cardboard, or the wood weasel.
Lies!
I saw it, everybody. That mouse is a cow."
I got a 3.
I'm enraged.
You got 3.
Yeah.
So the versus.
Stab Lester. With poison.
Okay, Tracy, what are you saying to the governor?
I'm gonna tell him that if they don't help us, that their town is gonna be destroyed. We need the extra
Mouse power.
run for this one.
What happens if it causes more damage? Who's going to pay for that? The god?
Lester can pay for it.
Perhaps we should just leave it alone. That way it'll leave eventually. It'll get tired when it finds out there's no mice to eat, and it'll go away. People, it'll go away.
So your
Yeah,
bakery,
like,
the bakery will set on fire and the whole town will burn. It'll go boom.
You don't have any proof of
She
that.
said boom.
Tom.
Boom, she says.
What?
He says.
Okay. What if?
Challenge Lester to a duel.
What if? What if the turtle, like when he's like looking for
All I
mice
have is a
to
shield
eat or
on my
eat or whatever, he
Yeah.
like smooshes his tongue, like he's like go walk in, he's like step on things.
I mean, he's already killed one mouse.
Yeah, one mouse down. Okay.
So Kenzie's jumping into the argument now.
Yes,
Okay, and then I'm gonna,
some bait.
if we don't do this,
Firing the rope,
you-
firing my arrow.
you and that little
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
that little
Okay, I'm
weasel you
confused,
call
but then that's
Fred
not land.
Lester are gonna go boom and
This
die.
is, we're going to enter a fight. Believe it or not, but it's not a physical fight. It is an argument.
Ooh, I'm good at these.
And we use the same exact system
Can we be on a
to
team?
resolve it. You 3 are the team.
Yay!
Actually, you want in on this?
My compassionate trait will not let me argue. I feel like I will not argue. I tried, and now they don't.
I'm calm.
I'm gonna shoot my arrow. That's what I'm gonna do. My rope
Well,
arrows.
I feel like
That's what I'm doing.
being compassionate is
Have
like
this
gonna
conversation,
allow
and by the
me-
time they're done, you've like shot all these rope arrows.
So, does
You're like done.
anybody on your team have Persuader?
Start doing a weave.
I have leader.
I have weave.
Deceiver.
I have Guard's honor.
Nobody has Persuader.
No,
Stupid nice
Okay,
character.
then it's just your will. Who's going to be the primary person?
I use deceiver though.
I'm compassionate.
It's your will.
This is not my quorum.
My will is only 2, and I'm angry, so I get a -1 on it.
5.
Wait, hang on. Somebody has Persuader.
I do.
Oh, I
It's
do.
very, very
I
fancy.
do too. It's 3.
You have a 5.
I have 3.
Okay, so she's probably going to be your speaker.
Okay, God.
All right, so
We're all gonna die.
Roll 5 dice.
No, I'm giving up to you. Hey, let me drop them.
I'm glad that I'm not in this world. It seems personal
So-
now.
5 plus your will.
It's 5 plus will.
So how was your first game of being a mouse where you died?
You are correct.
That's the character that I got.
Oh
You
my
did.
god.
So I've got
You might still be alive.
7, 8,
Not a
9,
gun
10.
game.
I haven't
He's got
got
sand all up in his nose.
I had like
ask her what it sounded like.
So like,
So what happened since I failed my goal then?
4,
What was your goal?
you go home disgrace. We lop off your tail.
Don't let any of my patrol
Manage you.
members farm
Yes.
in this.
Yeah, I have 7.
Okay, so that's on top of your will.
Promoted to guard mouse.
I tried.
So you got 3 successes.
No, she got 7 successes.
And what's your will?
So I don't
will
advance,
is
which
fine.
means that I never level.
Okay, so that means you're at 12. So 12 to my, I didn't give her
But I
anything.
think it's
So,
just this mission though.
all right, so basically you're going to have to argue against this person. So you do the same thing: attack, defend, maneuver, and feint. So an attack is attacking the point. Defending is defending your point. Maneuvering is trying to lead your way to a point, and feinting is trying to get them to make a fool of themselves. So plot out your 3 moves. You get to pick, each one is one of those 4. And you pick 3 of them. So have your teammates help you.
insult arm wrestling.
So does this mean that I don't advance?
That's
I won't
fun
advance for
wrestling,
this
right?
mission, right? But
You
if
never
we do
played,
another mission,
yeah.
does that?
Escape from Monkey Island.
And you can make your own mouse too.
Like an older piece
Well,
of game.
I would not make a compassionate mouse that tries to be a hero that apparently cannot even help.
There's insult arm wrestling.
Yeah,
Because insult sword fighting from the first Escape from Monkey Island was too violent.
You're like,
Basically, you throw insults back and forth, and whoever has the best insult wins.
So they start out and they
a
immediately
comedy
go
game.
on the attack. Who's gonna pay for this? The guard. The guard. What do they do for us besides come in here and cause trouble? So, what is your first move? So they're both independent attack moves. So I get to roll.
I
The
kind of feel like we
orator.
just, like, throw our well, not throw our
No.
weapons, but we're out.
It's independent. You guys can go too. It's both of us do it.
Taking the arrows
So
with
does-
me.
You need to roll your 10 dice.
Just Kenzie rolls or do
Just Kenzie. So I do 5.
Did she get an additional dice for each person?
Yeah, you get 2 more dice. Good point.
Yes. Last round.
So I took 5 off of yours, taking you guys down to 7. But it's potential you guys can come back with just a stunning
Are you
deal
okay?
here. Maybe not.
just kidding.
What was that? What is wrong with
What'd you do? Turn around. He's got a point.
Oh,
That's a lot of ones.
A lot of ones.
Okay, the next move they do is they try to mislead it. Remember that time the guard came through 2 years ago and ate the grain and didn't pay for it, everybody? Remember that?
That did not matter.
So I did a feint. What's you guys' second move?
we chose defend?
Ah, well,
Okay, so a feint against the defend. The defender
grain
may
wasn't
not
that
test.
good.
The feinter makes an independent test. Successes reduce your disposition. So you don't get to go this time.
Because you picked advice.
4.
you're on my sword. Oh wait, I already got that. So it doesn't work out.
secretly love me forever now.
They take 4 off of your disposition.
Especially if she's trying to get away from
You
both
guys
of
are
you.
down to 3. What's your third
My
move?
third was attack.
Ours is a defense. So what do you guys? So basically, I take away from your margin of success. So roll your attack again. What do you say to attack their point?
Wait, what was the point again?
You ate all the grain 2 years ago and didn't pay for it.
That doesn't matter.
Someone
It's
else.
guards.
Someone else.
Maybe it was less so.
I blame
It was Saxon. He's been dealt with.
He's been sacked, sir.
You want your grain? Go get it back from him.
Say the quality of their grain was horrible, and that's why
Have
you
you
got
ever
paid
like
for it.
actually thanked the guards for protecting you? So maybe that's why we ate it.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Alleged grain.
Girl.
Hey, never
Pick
mind.
them all up. My hands are too small. Just take
These damn tiny hands.
It's really role playing the mouse thing. Remember the skulls are sixes.
Dude, they don't mean sudden death. Holy crap.
How many did you get?
Lots.
Six.
What?
I take away 3.
Okay.
They had 4 left. Okay. Now you don't stunningly defeat them. What you do is this is a somewhat defeat. So what they can do is they can concede with this. They concede, but they can give you guys a condition for winning. Okay? That's the way it works.
What got me?
So the townspeople are now starting to agree with you, but the mayor and Lester both agree. Fine, but the guard's going to pay for any damages.
Can I just kill Lester? I like that plan.
Ask them how they're going to pay for our lost comrade.
How you gonna pay for their last comrade? But she said, yeah.
There's not going to be any, like, that's going to scar us forever.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna be forever. Every time.
I think I'm going to be scarred forever.
No, you'll be
I'm
dead
Guard
forever.
of your dead.
So that's a condition
You'll
they
be
put
fine.
is that they expect the guard to pay for damages. All right.
Hey, I'm
So
a
you
carpenter,
guys
we
can
could fix
proceed.
this
The
for free.
townspeople will help you.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that rope.
And you guys turn to look, and the turtle has built a fortress.
With your bones.
It's a pretty good sized sandcastle at this point.
Townspeople, we need to knock this down before.
Emma, you have a booger hanging out of your nose.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought it was role playing with us.
happen all the time.
Somebody take me out of nerves.
We're like, what?
We got a whole bunch of nerds, right? We were reading all those happy daddy
Okay, so your plan is that you're going to throw ropes on the turtle, flip him over, and drag him out of town.
Yes.
He's not dead.
Can I still do my stuff?
Is he still thrashing?
No, he's building.
Can I pause for a moment and invent the mini rocket launcher?
I'll go up and attack it.
Okay.
I can go and attack it. I have a sharp weapon.
I don't.
Tracy, this thing is huge. You're literally attacking it with a weapon that big.
Well, he got an artery.
Here it is.
True.
That was the only thing I could do with this type of character.
Oh, I don't know.
Can we build a... I'm going to say this wrong because I only...
Trebuchet.
Yeah, thank you. A trebuchet. I let him say it first. Thank you.
You have siege engine wise, war wise.
I have
Why would you?
militaries.
skills in smith.
Carpentry.
That's building.
Oh, it's like,
If we add smith and
What the
carpentry
heck?
together, we can probably figure
You
out
can
a way
build
to
a part with an
And we
iron
have
axe.
somebody who is able to draw.
I got the schematic.
he can draw this historic moment.
All right, so shooting the arrows with rope attached.
I don't know.
Start drawing
My
the
sugar
rope.
lips is watching over your shoulder.
So can I find ingredients in the town to make like a noxious poison bomb to throw at the turtle?
It's not that one's like to make it go to sleep.
Make yourself a nature poison check. Poison check.
Knockout gas, right?
Oh,
Where was this plan like a while ago?
I
we
had
lost,
time.
before his death.
lost our comrade.
It would have cost us a building, but I think
I only got 3 successes.
I thought the same thing, but
You're gonna smoke
I
the
got
whole
like-
town.
none of those skills. I have.
You feel that some combination of the remaining scent pots you have and something from the beetle shop might do something. You're not quite sure what.
Just do it.
Something in your memory is saying either always mix or never mix. You can't remember which one it is.
You should make Lester come and
This
help
turtle gives you an odd eye.
I want to hold them in separate
You
jars
start
and
running.
throw them so they
Why do you
smash
swim so
together
fast?
by the turtle head.
And what's wrong
But
with
I
that
tell
leg?
everyone I'm doing
Wait,
it
that's not
first so
a
that
leg.
they get out back a little.
Okay,
Ways. Maybe a lot of ways.
you throw the random pot you found in the insect area and it breaks open in front of the turtle. You throw the scent pot and it rolls around harmlessly because it's designed to withstand impact for travel.
Oh, great. Well, what if I
Love
found that and put it in something else?
Wait, can she go?
That's a thing you couldn't remember.
I wanted 2 jars that smashed.
Could she go grab it?
Just go there and get it. It's right there.
Yo, Aaron, shoot an arrow at the scent thing to break it.
Sure.
Please.
If you threw it, my little arrow will be sure to pierce the.
Why is her mouth so high? Yo, Quentin, shoot the arrow,
There's
man.
something weird in this beetle shit.
Okay, your mouse is now going like this.
I tried so hard. That's a lot.
His head pops onto yours.
Can we just not start having everybody pull it towards the water? I mean,
It's huge. I don't know if we have enough mice for that. But
And it's still
all right. Well,
Is there?
all right. Well, let's either get married or do something stupid. So I'm gonna make a run for the pot.
I
Okay.
want the thing get the stupid thing for me to get married.
Well, yeah.
She kind of touches you.
At least I'll be remembered. All right. Making a dash for the pot.
Oh,
Are you
this
gonna
is the
run
person that
up
was hanging
and
on
kick
you.
it? You gonna shoot it? What are you gonna do?
Probably like.
Shooting it. Well, knowing the pot, shooting it with an arrow isn't gonna break it open. Correct.
you have to
All right.
grab it and pour it out.
Oh, but that might, it'll be murdery.
But he can just grab the pot, take the lid off, and then you can throw it back.
All right.
Or he can throw it back.
I'm gonna start running towards it. I'm gonna take my collection of ink that I have for drawing and all, and as soon as it looks my way to give myself enough time, I'll toss the ink up, kind of like a blinding agent, and then I'll go to the pot and pull it open. That is my plan, sir.
And I'm the leader because.
Can I keep watch out and use my alertness to help him? It's starting to move, and he's like,
Okay. No one can help you on this.
Oh, okay.
I tried to
You're
be
gonna roll
aware
your
of you.
health.
Sorry.
It may
I
die.
only got 4, so
2 successes.
2 successes out of 4.
Oh, it's
Okay, you run up. It's a massive target.
Ah! Ah! Right in the eye! What's wrong with you? Ah! All right.
And you're like,
give it the stink eye.
it's looking at you like this.
Am I close enough to the pot to open it up or no? Yeah.
Yeah, you're there.
I run real fast.
Run.
Pour it on the other stuff.
Run
Okay,
like the wind.
right when you do that, we're gonna have to make a health check versus its nature as an opposed to see if it's gonna enter a combat with you.
Okay.
The reason is
It
I'm giving
eats you and
a
the
little-
pot.
get yourself
I'm
There you go.
just something not being
because you just removed its depth perception.
Okay.
Hey, you're tiny.
Oh
3.
3.
We tied. Okay, so in the case of a tie,
Is he gonna drive?
I'm a crappy mouse.
Not jaded
I'm
yet.
working on what traits do you have? Brave, inquisitive, and quiet.
No, heal. Heal.
I'm not the dead one. You should heal him.
Heal.
Okay, we're just gonna make a tiebreaker roll.
You know that?
And you can get
You got it. It comes crashing down into the sand as you're throwing the pot down, and you wheel back and move and backflip out of the way,
Wow.
and its massive head jams into the sand where you used to be. Okay, its depth perception was off, but not that much. So you would have gotten. You back up, and its head goes straight down as the pot lands and spills its contents into whatever the hell is in the beetle stuff, and a thick purple smoke goes.
Grab my fire red cloak.
Please.
I'm Batman.
Can we either, like, do we know how far to stand back from the smoke?
I mean, I asked.
You're a mouse, not a weatherman.
Oh, this could be my staff. Oh, this could be my staff.
I don't know, is anybody a weather watcher?
Yes.
You're a weather watcher?
I have
I'm
3.
weather-wise, yes.
Find out how far to
I have weather watcher.
Weather watcher too.
I have 3 in weather watcher.
Okay,
I don't
you can
watch
make a
the
weather
weather.
watcher check.
I want to make a weather watcher.
It's your will and your weather watcher.
So do I?
Yep.
Do I have
am I
a
still
still
in green?
Yes. You have to cure a condition at the end of the session.
Okay.
Then I have 3.
You're still kicking yourself for
Everyone
being
might
so
as well just
stupid
go
to
ahead
think
and
you could
do
do
it.
that.
Okay.
So when it says -1 to dissolution, I'm gonna take a dice away. I didn't get any success.
Wait, what number do I have to get?
4, 5s, or 6s.
But you don't know what you have to get yet.
Whatever I didn't get, I didn't get.
Okay, that was a 4.
Are you okay?
Did you see the dominatrix, Ken?
What?
What? The Kindle that's in there that has like the black pants that are like taped on and then it's shirtless and it has facial hair.
What the hell are you talking about? She's gotta go see it.
Alexis.
Do not say a word.
It's probably one of Lily's things.
Miles, what do you get?
Tracy.
Sorry, I was just like, whoa.
Okay, he's got that because I take that on
Yeah.
so that he would have pants. Because he didn't have any pants. And it's the guy from
I can-
Tangled.
I can hear that
Flynn
music.
Rider. It's even funny his nose is wrong. His hair is drawn too.
She's so wrong.
Sorry.
like
I'm sorry.
this
I
on
just
Pike's
saw it and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, that is awesome. Dominatrix. That is the line for tonight, right there. I will
I
remember
thought
that
it
from
was pretty close.
Miles,
Stop.
stop touching.
Somebody.
Play that
But it was pretty good though.
Tom.
one. You shouldn't be in softball.
Okay, the purple smoke enshrouds the turtle. With a loud crash, you hear it dislodge itself from the city.
Those are only pregnancy food.
Dad, are you pregnant with the food, baby?
Yes.
Hi, baby.
All right.
I'll try one.
You know, there is other chocolate in here too. It doesn't matter.
The turtle dislodges itself to escape the poison smoke,
Yeah, for all of them.
and it moves out back into view. You see that it 1 through 3, or 1 through 2, the turtle goes to the lake. 3 and 4, it moves across the street to the beetle range. 5 and 6,
it heads uptown to the monastery.
No, the orphanage.
Don't put all of it. Orphanage. We'll go with that. An orphanage for little mice that have been killed by.
That's a lot. He loves orphanages.
He wants to adopt a little kid.
3.
Beetles, right?
It charges across the street into the beetle range, where it begins to devour beetles.
Aww. At least they're not the orphans.
The beetles, being trapped by their corral, are screaming in horror
Why are you doing that?
and beetlese. Oh God, why did you make it come for us? Oh God, we're dying.
And we can't read the people.
Oh God, it's eating us. Why? Why, God? We served the mice for years. We did nothing but good, and this is our payment. Death. Death at the hands of the mighty beast.
Are they all dead, or they're still?
Only Sloan hears this, because Sloan was exposed to the gas.
She's laughing hysterically.
Turning into the Joker. She's laughing hysterically by you guys, and you don't know why.
Their bones are on the outside.
As the village,
It's weird.
the villagers are watching in horror as their main source of income was the beetles that transported goods.
The bigger same.
Their entire caravan industry is being destroyed. Women are weeping, knowing their children will starve this winter.
Can I open
She's
the
laughing
gate?
when I open.
I want to open a gate in the corral.
And free the beetles? Or what's
You don't
wrong with
have
them?
to. The turtle took it out.
No, still beetles.
The turtle is now situating itself on top of the beetle ranch.
Who's this guy?
And he's crushing his butt down into what used to be the little kids' corners. I think they probably left them in their bunks where they would be safe, and the turtle's now crushing them.
We should have.
Wait,
recorded,
mouse
like,
children or beetle children?
Both.
It's crushing children?
Yes.
Oh no!
You should go on its butt and take whatever but sharp things that there is, poke it.
Poke the soft spot.
It is trying to nestle its
Attack the
butt.
butt.
It's trying to put its butt into a
That's
building.
an awesome plan.
It's trying to, and it's wiggling down, trying to make a
You
mark.
touched the butt!
Oh, you touched me. No, it wasn't you. No.
Anybody here want to make a check?
I think we need to attack it.
Check of any kind.
I went to
Show it, but I don't know what
beetle.
Night is beginning to fall.
Beetle.
The mice are now starting to light torches so they can see, but the turtle glowers at you like a giant gamma rod.
Is my sword still sticking into the turtle?
Has his body been revealed?
I just you can't put
You gonna go find it?
I want to find his sword.
What's a smith?
I want to make. I want to make a check.
Okay, just a second. What are you doing?
I want to check to see how close we are to killing this turtle.
Would that be a hunter?
You're just gonna look at it and say, not yet, boss.
You've had no effects.
Okay,
You
first
say
off,
I want to make one, but I don't know what I can
Oh.
do.
first check your Alexis.
Okay.
All right, Sloan, you're gonna go look for it? Make a nature check.
I want to look for the.
Make a straight nature check to find the sword.
Now, is the turtle still preoccupied?
I got 3 successes.
Yeah, the turtle's not on that side of the street now.
Last piece of candy you get. Wait.
3 successes. You find the sword buried in the sand.
Still back.
With his body.
You find he is strewn from the bakery to the beetle ranch because he was dragged underneath the shell as it drug itself along. So, the first thing you
I
encounter,
just need a band-aid. I'll be fine.
the first thing you encounter is his bloody cloak, still attached to his torso. A little bit later, you find his head. And then you find the sword. This screws you up inside. You are a tender paw.
Can I make a check? I want to, but I'm
It's so horrific.
You now have the condition sick.
Oh, I'm supposed to have tender problems.
I'm getting messed up, boss.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm a horrible boss. I have a
You
skill.
just a second. You wretch up whatever you had in your stomach.
Ew, not that way.
You threw it on my corpse.
I turned away from your corpse.
And you drag the sword back to them.
With a handful.
The vision of his lifeless eyes and his pancake head with his brain coming out of his ear will stick with you for the rest of your days. It's the first mouse you've ever seen dead in battle.
Cover his head with this solo.
No, you threw up.
You're
I
throwing
ran
up.
away. I have the sword though. Horrible.
What are you, okay, you're next, Emma.
I'll haunt the sword as it goes.
Traumatized.
I want to just.
Sword whispers to you, hey, you should stab something.
Why don't you call some of your duck friends?
This is all Lester's fault.
Yeah,
I know it. I know it.
Okay, call like your duck friends somehow, and we're gonna like see if they can somehow. Wait, can she like communicate like from
Yeah.
mouth to tail? I want to see if she can communicate to the ducks to see if they'll help us remove the turtle from the town.
Okay,
Are turtles afraid of ducks?
make a duck-wise check.
Try it. I don't know what other.
I guess no, but you never know.
It'd be,
The arch enemy of turtles. Ducks.
how many would I get?
So it's your
Your will and your duck-wise.
I don't know. It's worth a
Those
try.
vicious shell cracking ducks.
You never know if it works.
With their duck foo.
Be quack to if you want to watch
Wax
Howard
food.
the
Dude, they're all.
You are without a doubt certain that turtles are not scared of ducks.
Wait, what?
But they should be. I've
But
seen the
they
mighty
should.
ducks.
Well, the ducks might be able to probably run.
And you're
to the
fairly
ducks and
certain,
have them
though,
pull it.
You can find some ducks on this pond, but you're gonna have to leave the town to go find them. And it's nighttime.
Hey, but I have
But go
my
ahead.
pathwise thing.
Real quick. Okay, so you're thinking about doing that. You tell the Tom that you could go get some ducks. About then, the mayor, Lester, and several townsmice approach.
Lester, get away.
The mayor, I thought you were going to get rid of him this time, huh? What happened? And now he's destroyed the Billy Beetle Ranch. How are we going to transport our goods?
We are going to get the turtle out of the town. Just give us time, and you will get your little precious little beetles back. Just chill down. Patience will avert you.
Is the mayor fat?
Yes, can you be fat?
Yes.
Throw
Stop!
that in his face. If maybe he wasn't a fat mayor mouse and
What?
actually.
What really happened with Lester?
Tracy and the fat shaming of the mouse. What do you
I can't be that way. My mouse is compassionate, so.
So you have somebody else
Stop
fat
it.
shaming?
I got
You're
this.
fat.
I got this.
You could just,
Lose some weight.
Is Lester my enemy? 'Cause I
No,
really
you need a
did
jog.
abandon him?
What?
Is Lester my enemy because I actually did abandon him, or did something else happen? Like, what's the real story?
What? Something else happened. I'll let you come up with it.
Oh, what happened?
Lester the molester.
She said she was 18.
I'm gonna say it was the other. We were out on patrol together, and he chickened out and left me. And
Two wins. How can I say no?
I got lost, and I just mad at him, and I want to attack him out of greed and rage.
Did anything bad happen because you guys split up?
You almost died. You almost died of a crow. No, crow.
Owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, an owl almost attacked me, and I barely escaped.
No, were there consequences to anybody outside of you because of this?
The owl attacked the town.
You're
You-
trying.
Does
You used
anybody
to have a
else?
sibling.
Does anybody else know the story?
Yeah, maybe you had a
I
twin.
can. I know the story.
Ooh, I told Joshua the Potter's story.
Okay.
He was with me. We both barely escaped.
Go.
So mad about it.
Okay. So the turtle is just sitting there, digesting the beetles.
No.
You're poison such, by the way. I just risked my life for that. I just want to make
It did dislodge
We
it.
got him out of the one building.
And now he's sitting on the rest of the beetle stuff, so you can't do it.
It could have been an orphanage, though. Just think about that.
And now we know that's the one that.
Are you gonna go get ducks?
Yeah.
If the mayor
By
hadn't
yourself?
spent so
Well, I
long
have a pack
arguing,
twice.
we would have been
Okay.
able to
It's all Lester's fault.
resolve this. Yes.
You take off to go get the ducks by yourself.
Wow.
You wander down the path.
Just make sure I don't die.
Walk right
No,
to the giant
did I
spider
fall
web.
to the top?
As you're walking along, you hear the roar of thunder.
Oh God,
They're
watching.
Everybody else hears it too, but yeah, you notice it, and there's a storm coming.
Of course there is.
That's a problem for you.
Yeah.
You're that big.
I'm about that big in my life too, so good.
A drop of water. Like, really bad.
That's all right.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna keep going?
I'm gonna find shelter. If I can do that. Make like a little hut.
Okay, make a scout check or a survival check. Actually, survival and
Survivalist.
survivalist and will.
Okay, so it's 4 and 5. Oh, yeah, I guess.
So you didn't even last that long.
I got a character
You
that
did charge
that
a
way.
stabbing.
No, he said you got an artery. The thing should be bleeding out.
You would say something you're dead.
Very, very slowly.
No, we'll get it in a few days.
Wait,
When that wound
no.
festers,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
2 to
it,
3
like,
weeks.
mixed with the ones that didn't have.
We'll re-roll it.
that turtle's gonna be really sick.
It like mixed with the ones that didn't have. Pick that up. Here, give me that. Don't need it. Oh, I just hit into there.
Okay. You very quickly find yourself a little burrow. You crawl into it, and it starts to rain.
I don't know if it sounds like that.
It doesn't sound like Flint.
What a storm is this?
Think
The
about
town's
like,
mice retreat into the tunnels
honey reach
to escape the rain. They suggest that you all do the same.
What
The town's mice have retreated into the tunnels.
should we follow one? I'm gonna go wherever Tom goes. Can we set up a little shelter out here to watch the turtle?
You notice Kenzie's gone. Kenzie, you never told anybody where
I
you
told
were.
her,
You did? Oh, okay.
but I briefly heard her.
So
I already
You
forgot.
three noticed Kenzie.
where's the other one? Not that one.
Not that one.
My name's already been forgotten.
You were very friendly.
While you're in here, you can hear Lester and the mayor talking to some townsfolk. Tracy, you hear. You hear.
What?
Don't know their guard lies. What happens if the guard finds out?
I'm gonna
It's okay to one. The one's a traitor. The guard anyway.
Wait, who's the traitor?
Nobody. I'm gonna
Oh.
come and
Wait,
tell.
who's the-
Oh wait, so gonna go back to tell you guys. I think they're gonna try to take one of us hostage. Maybe this one. At dawn.
You're saying
I'm
gone,
moving
so
tonight.
damn, they can't take me.
So we need a plan.
All right, so it's storming and raining. And you hear, my child.
Like a trap. Did I
I'd
have
be
my
like,
staff?
Now, as you look, you're paralyzed with what's your instinct?
Always consult him when trouble. Well, right.
Shit, he's dead!
What would I do?
As you can discern in the dark down the tunnel a little ways are two eyes.
Oh God, that would rat me out.
You don't know.
Way to be creepy, Miles.
Very good gift.
What gift do you get?
Yeah, it's a company. You could be a little lonely, aren't you?
Oh God.
Okay, what did you say, Guns? I'm interested now.
It moves a little bit further into view, and you can tell that it is a badger.
Whoa, batters.
Run.
It has one eye, and it's missing. It's got huge claw marks across its
Oh, that'd
face.
be nice.
Old claw marks.
I'd be like, what's up with your face? What'd you do?
Hey, what's up with your face? What'd you do? Oh, that's just you.
Maybe it's just long. Yeah, I was born this
Yeah, you
way.
could just talk to him. He might be an old badger.
It moves forward just a little bit closer.
Think of him as
You
a
see its
grandpa.
claws are long and sharp. I could make it snack of you, little mouse. And it moves its claws up and moves you around a little bit. Welcome, guard mouse. Why is a guard mouse in my burrow?
Can we just be friends and get along?
Why can't we? Why can't we? Why can't we?
Sweet morsel snack for me at this tower.
How about when the storm's done and after, like, before I get my ducks, I can go, like, get you, like, this animal that you can eat. And then we call truce.
There's a turtle in the town.
What animal would I eat besides a little mouse?
How about, it's like, I gotta get my little duck friend. We kill the turtle, you can eat the turtle.
I think maybe you dashed your brains on a stone. You speak nonsense, little mouse.
Not very smart.
Well,
That's just like, well,
You might like turtles, so you might be able to give them swim.
I'm on an
You might
epic
not
quest to meet the ducks, to battle the turtles.
I'll let you live. You eat the ducks.
What do you
I'm
mean the ducks?
sure one of the ducks falls on mine.
What do you mean the ducks?
So do I.
Well, how about you eat the turtle?
Or I can't eat the turtle. The shells are too tough.
Then don't eat the shell part.
Eat its head.
The shell was soft on the
Or I
top.
can eat the mouse.
Okay, duck it is.
Eat them too.
There's
Just
a
one,
duck in
right?
there and bluster to eat.
Shut
I feel like this character's way too nice.
It takes big, huge breaths, and you feel your fur going forward. I know your scent now, little mouse.
Okay.
Don't betray
A little creepy, but okay.
the rain. Stop. Go before my hunger grows.
Okay.
You retreat slowly into darkness.
Bye.
You see them fade away.
So now you have to let one of your ducks die.
Yep.
Never go back to her ever.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
But I just don't. Oh, wait.
you emerge into the dawn,
Go around it.
and
You know,
you
it's
pick
nice
up a trail
smell,
for the ducks,
Like, track me down.
and you run around, and you find roughly 8 ducks with 3 babies.
So, I can't leave them all
What
behind.
are you doing down there?
Can I just leave all the random ones?
Leave the.
I'm not leaving any babies.
You gotta,
I mean, the ducks might be
What's the ugly
too.
duckling?
you gotta convince them.
First,
to
you
go
gotta
with
go
her.
talk to the ducks.
Oh, yeah. I won't tell them that. I won't tell them what one's going to be eaten.
Okay,
They can't collar me then.
go
You're not really the duck whisperer.
make a circles duckwise.
For what?
Circles. It should be one of your abilities.
Okay, so before my duck wise.
Yep.
Before,
It's the whole poison. I don't like it when people.
How
do
did
that.
that part out?
I guess you're not real social.
Not creepy.
yes. Well, ducks aren't in.
The ducks
Really?
look at
I
you.
mean, like, I already tried it.
Yeah, like,
I want one of those.
Ducks are not sentient,
I started hearing,
but you could maybe convince them to follow you.
I would do that.
That's too much candy.
Okay, do a nature and duck wise check.
It's 5/5.
Okay, roll 5 dice plus your duck wise.
You want the
Uh,
heart first.
I want hard. I'll give me another nerve.
I don't know, can she? May.
Shake, shake, shake. Are you okay?
Dude, that one was like breaking down. Are you kidding me?
Successes. That's good enough to know ducks like
You good
worms.
down there?
Ducks are stupid.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna die.
Ducks like worms.
You could talk a baby
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
into going.
You're there by yourself.
You can just hear my voice from the back of her head. Alright. Would you rather die when it's old or now?
What are you gonna do?
Old! So I'm gonna have to suffer through life?
Okay. So, did you two tell your leader about the plot?
I thought we were all around each other.
Okay. What are you guys planning?
I did say I was going to go to the other nursing home.
Candy.
That she says to be on and that somehow we get chained to each other or something to make sure that like,
Are you making us get kidnapped?
I think we should take watch. They said that it was going to happen at dawn. Which is
We
what
got-
they said before.
I think we should set it
I'm just in a huddle in the dark, my eyes wide open, holding the bloody sword.
We could, but like, we could set a trap for him.
I can't sleep because I have nightmares that we smash heads.
You're my guardian.
Yeah, I'll be really good at that.
Aaron, any ideas?
About what to do in our attempted assassination plot here.
Well,
We can
You don't let me get kidnapped. Sounds like
bye.
Thanks.
We can stay up all night and smash their heads.
okay, my compassionate character would say that we talk to them.
I don't think we should talk to them because more likely they'll be like,
Or we could
Wait,
leave.
so do we over here do we not know about the plot?
I came and told you that.
Oh,
You do know.
okay,
I'm really sure you're the one that they're going to try to name.
Well, I mean, they were talking about there will be one as a traitor.
not a traitor anymore.
I think
I mean, I'm guessing that's who they're going to go after. But it's no
And we're certain they
guarantee.
said they were going to try to kidnap one of us.
I think that we
Josh is there, he knows.
But I mean, I don't know which. I mean, they said kidnap, but I'm assuming it's going to be this one because that's who they were talking about. But that's no guarantee.
My suggestion, Tom, everybody take off their clothes,
Sarah?
stuff them with like stuff,
Stop,
and
Miles.
then we'll hide adjacent somewhere. And it's when they come in to nab the empty.
but they'll know who I am because of my car.
Now, if you're wrapped up in your cloak like you're sleeping,
It's like stuck in a bed with clothes.
Oh, like
So
we
what's
pretend-
the person there?
that would be
who-
my suggestion.
Who do we want them to get?
We stuff. Everybody has a cloak. We stuff all the cloaks, and we just hide off.
Oh, I'm Nathan.
Okay,
You'll be bait.
Then you're bait.
They're coming for me. Fine. Whatever.
So that's what you guys are going to do?
That's up to Tom. That's my suggestion.
I also do like talking to them now
I mean, we could jump them and then stop them.
that like surprise argument.
We can try and take me.
So what's the plan? Tom, you got to make a decision. You going to talk to him? You going to ambush him as Quentin has suggested? Or are you just going to kill him?
Kill.
He's kind of against the the guard mouse philosophy of killing the people you're supposed to protect.
I think we should ambush and then
We had to destroy the village to save it.
I said that. I
Yeah,
like
feed 'em to the turtles.
I like the ambush.
ambush them, tie them up, talk to them.
Why is he laughing?
Steven's doing something.
Okay, so you guys are going to stack your cloaks, and then you're leaving Sloan there as bait.
Are we leaving here? I would say that we're all watching though.
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys are like retreating up onto a ledge, probably, or something like that, right? Okay, you go up on a ledge to watch.
What the hell? Okay.
That's starting to come out.
That was a lot of force. There was one.
It's stuck to our rule sheet.
Let me go shut that.
Don't want the West Nile.
All right, I gotta pee anyways. All right, so that's what you guys do. Is you're laying there, you're awake, you're gonna be aware.
But I'll have I'll lie down so then.
Yeah, I mean you got a weapon and
Miles,
everything
stop
ready.
now.
Hey,
So
are you now, Daddy?
random Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Miles, go pick up a Pokemon card.
Hey, pick up all these popcorn kernels and put them in this bowl.
Are there a whole bunch of little floor too? Yeah. Miles, do that too. Is that one all over? I mean,
Please.
Miles, can you please do that?
I would like buy them
Emma should ask him to do it.
Will you pick those up, please? Thank you. Hello. Ella. Leo.
Well, I'm sorry, Steven, that your character died.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was
That's okay.
supposed to protect.
My character would
I
have
almost
advanced.
died. I'm a horrible leader.
I wish your mouse did
Yes,
have
you are.
I know, that was
you post.
that was way
That
better.
would have been helpful.
Did you pick up all your cards? Okay, did you put them in their boxes? Are you lying to me?
Do you have any boxes?
Okay, there's one card right there. Can you pick up all the popcorn kernels off the floor that Alexis?
I mean, I was gonna leave. I just don't want to do it
Right now.
Not my fault.
It wasn't.
You should pick it up though.
But it's still polite to help.
Here we go. Teamwork. What's gonna work?
Okay,
I was like, screw this.
you're all up on the ledge, watching, wide awake, as you see the conspirators come in. They're armed with pitchforks, sling blades, and normal implements. So they come
You
in
have the sword.
and they say,
Shield.
Just put that over you.
What is that? Oh, I was like, what are their sound effects?
Done.
Whatever.
cloak.
Oh God. That's my cloak.
Yeah, but you were red too.
Four of the conspirators come up.
We're all blue.
Four of the conspirators come up and grab what they think is her.
And then do we all jump out?
And they grab and they run back, and then the cloak kind of goes everywhere. And they're like, "What? What do you guys do?"
I'm gonna jump up and spin around with my shield up and.
I was just
Stab
like,
I think we need to all jump out.
Aha!
Run, jump up on him, and just.
Okay. When it was just going to be them kidnapping a sleeping mouse, they were very brave. When it comes to them facing down four fully armed mouse guards,
oh yeah.
everyone except Lester drops their weapon and starts yelling, "Mercy! Mercy! Mercy! It was his idea! His and his!" And they're pointing at Lester, but the mayor's nowhere to be seen.
He like runs.
My sword compels you to execute Lester.
Speaking to me.
I mean, I feel like we should talk to
Lester's
them
like,
as
"Fools!
critics.
There's more of us than them! Stand and take them! They're being ruined! They're the ones who probably brought the turtle here!"
Who called us here?
I want to try and knock Lester unconscious.
Ooh. Wait,
Wait,
My
wait.
instinct is to always.
With the pointy end of the sword, she wants to knock
But
him
I don't want
unconscious.
to kill him because I also want to get promoted.
Elfin
Health and what?
fighter.
Open fighter.
wait, can I ask Lester something before she knocks him out?
You can start to.
I don't have any.
What do you have against
Slow.
Sloan.
Slump? What do you have against Slump? What did Slump ever do to you? I want to know.
She's a coward. A coward, I tell you.
No, she's not. I've seen her fight for.
Throw the dice here.
I got one success.
She just cracks him over the back of the head. And he's like, ow!
You have to knock him out with the pointy end.
All right. So, what are you going to do with the mice now that you have them?
And I want to separate him from the other mice by kind of pushing him with my shield.
Okay.
Are we going to follow Sherman?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just. They weren't.
Send Lester to fight the turtle.
Yeah, I guess we just leave them unless we want to convince. Can we convince them that we're the good guys?
We can do death matches.
They're terrified of you. I don't think they need any convincing anymore.
Oh, okay. I want to see if we can get Lester's army or whatever to go with our side and not Lester's. Like, I want to try to convince them, separate them from like Lester. And, like,
Yeah,
have
she
them
separated Lester.
No, I think she meant like try to.
get his army to come on our side, not Lester's.
Yeah, they're yours now. They're
Sounds
terrified of you. They think you're going to kill all of them.
I feel like this is against
They
my
flipped
beliefs.
really easily.
Yeah, I mean.
So you guys go back out in the main area with these guys,
Has
make
the
a
rain
note.
stopped?
Yeah, that's why I went straight
Yeah.
off the dots and failed.
I mean, I guess.
Tom, what should we do with him? Is there a mousy jail?
I don't
Mousy
think that
jail?
we.
Yeah, it's a
I
mouse
don't
trap.
think that we should put them in jail. I think that we could really use them.
Oh, not all of them, just this one.
Lester.
Yeah.
Oh, Lester. We should definitely help him.
Really?
You heard boss!
Okay. She said I could kill him.
I don't get it.
We should kill somebody.
Summary execution.
I want a promotion. She said
I am the law. All right, and Arts.
I don't like him anyway.
I'm just kidding. We should take him
You
to
have to
jail.
prevent dissent.
I would have picked the back of his knee.
Can you use it as bait for the turtle?
She's lost it.
We should take him.
Saxon sword has claimed its fate.
She said I could.
I do like your
It's a
idea.
cursed sword
Alright.
now.
Emma, Tom.
I like Tracy's idea. Using him as bait for the turtle.
Okay.
And we act and it's Lester.
Oh, it would have been quick.
You can still do your idea.
Back to you. Are you still pursuing the ducks?
Can I?
I want to stay on.
I have my
I get in you that they like worms and ducks are dumb.
I have my persuader.
No, it's duck. You can't persuade a duck. It's duck
I
wise.
don't bullshit. I bet you I can persuade it.
Duck wise and circles is your check. Go for it.
You get bread and you leave it
Don't
back.
I think I
I
know.
mean, you got over a whole day.
Emma, she needs to roll. And keep naming.
No, I need one more.
Eat the food, please. Eat the candy. There you go.
My towel is all perfect. She has to ruin it.
It's not a
Ivy, little tip. If you roll them like this, instead of just dropping them like a B-17,
They don't
they
explode.
tend to stay in one area.
Yeah. We get low numbers.
Not necessarily.
I figured it out.
Did you get 4?
Yes, it did.
4! Finally!
Ugh.
You reckon that if you got a lot of worms and hooked them onto a reed and dragged it behind you, the ducks would follow it. You don't know what the ducks are going to do once you get into the village, yet you'll figure that part out later. But you think this might work. So you're going to set about getting worms? Okay, so you find some worms because of the rain. You tie them with their little wormy bodies onto the back of a reed, and the ducks, and they start to follow you down the trail.
I need to leave it behind them.
You're leading them by the burrow, which, as you're passing one of the little baby ducklings that fell behind, the badger erupts and eats one of the baby
Don't
ducks.
feel bad. You never knew. They're stupid. They're just
That's my fault.
The ducks panic and run past you towards the town. Cut back to you guys. Going outside
Yeah,
with a
what
tied up
could
Weston.
possibly go wrong allowing a badger to devour a duck that you're hoping to enlist to save us from those snapping turtles?
One back. This is just.
You can't blame her on your
It was a
murder.
suggestion.
I think outside of the box in this game. It's a little more than the head of my sword. Ducks.
I just figured if
Oh,
you
no.
weren't anywhere with pulling the turtle or leading it anywhere, so you might as well see if something else would eat it.
Oh, you had your chance today. It was almost 30% chance it could have gone to the water. Or it could have gone to the orphanage and started eating.
Okay, so
Yeah, your poison sucked.
Hey,
I risked
Do
my
we-
life to get that.
At least you're alive.
you're alive.
He's still got a little bit of like a
Ew.
Jimi Hendrix guitar tone to his voice too when he's talking to your. He's like, your thanks.
Whatever. So we need to lead the. Is the turtle awake?
Yeah, the turtle is awake and it is scraping sidewalk and building pieces around to make a little
Okay.
burrow.
Don't climb into his mouth, Lester.
do we
Sword whispers.
see this champion?
No, you know nothing about ducks.
So we need
You're
to tie
chasing the
Lester.
ducks. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
All right, tie Lester. Like wrap him in around, like bind his hands, whatever, behind his back. Tie a rope to him. Put him in front of the turtle and pull him to the water.
Summon a dark god when you guys do this. You know, this is how cults start. You know that, right? They sacrifice one mouse to it, and then every year,
We did that.
to appease the turtle god. This is how this shit starts.
Dad's mouse died.
Scouting. Gonna help you.
All right, continue.
I don't know. It's just an idea.
You could build an altar.
I think that
I
we
left with the thumb.
should.
King Kong style.
We should get Lester. Is it turtle silver?
Yes.
Scraping building.
I think that we should get Lester in front of the turtle. Make sure the turtle knows that Lester's there. We ride Lester. I like lasso him. And like make sure he can't get out. We drag him around to the lake and then
I believe Lester the Molester is going to
Can you show me on this doll where you touch?
No, children. You die. You forsake your vows as a guard mouse.
You know, have we
Protect all the people.
Yeah.
yes,
How old is this mouse that is like attached to it?
About 12.
Oh.
When a mouse years, that's 20 something.
You're like ancient.
All right.
I'm 80 years old then.
Yeah.
You know, another thing too, have we even tried to talk to the turtle or communicate with
At
them?
this
No, you
point,
pretty much had him run in and start stuffing the shit out of it.
Saxon's
And then you
skull
threw
is
smoke.
crushed. I mean,
Okay.
this is going to be easier for you to move to town.
Looks back. My stuff.
No, you guys are kind of the Ferguson PD of the Mouseguard. So,
I mean,
I have no idea. You landed this old duck
I
thing.
was just following.
You know, we should have made yes. At least I wasn't the leader.
nobody wanted to be Tom.
It's great.
I thought Steven would pick Tom to be the leader, but apparently
I wanted to try something random,
He's got a blend.
but then I got the dumb fighter.
no. Made you die.
You got Brandon.
Okay.
what's the plan?
At least I filled Gun's death quota for the game.
We could use reeds, and then we could make a loop around his neck, and the reeds are stiff,
Okay.
and you get one on
Cheers
either
for every
side,
shot.
so he'd be
What are you
excited, but
doing?
we'd
Are
be
you
on the side.
melting?
She flew off like dice tower and it was
Hey, we need a
beautiful.
plan. This game.
Our plan is to take
That turtle's gonna get hungry.
Okay,
Well,
well,
we gotta plan for
maybe,
that.
maybe we know what to do about it. You would stop on we just plan. Shut up. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make sure the turtle sees Lester. I don't care about your little girlfriend. we're gonna make sure the turtle knows Lester's there. And we're gonna drag Lester to the thingamabobber. The turtle. I have a plan, but I'm not there, so.
And so I'm gonna.
This is one
I'm
of
gonna
those moments that's gonna be suppressed. You know that, right? The guard's gonna have to send in and wipe the town out so nobody ever hears of this.
I'm gonna talk to Lester and say, take your chances with the turtle or certain death with me.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's weird.
My Debbie.
Sorry.
Debbie. Open a little inside.
I hit him in the heart because he.
Somebody somewhere is playing a drum. You're jabbing him out there. The townspeople are watching. People are weeping as you are marching Lester to certain death with the hands and the jaws of the snapping turtle.
My sword whispers yes.
But I would never do this.
I'm not so sure.
Baron, something doesn't feel right about this.
There was a pad of paper.
She finds a pad of paper. Lester turns and starts begging him for his life. Please, I'll tell everybody the truth. I'll tell everybody the truth. Don't kill me. Don't let it eat me.
Tell them I'm
Tell
not a
them.
coward.
She's not a coward. It was me. It was me. I ran. It wasn't her. I ran. It wasn't her. And Josh, it was me. The whole time. They just don't kill me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Why have you lied all this time?
Because I was scared.
Scared of what?
The turtle.
How long has you known about
And then we saw it on patrol, and then the news was coming. I didn't think it would come. And then we were gonna lure Sloan to the turtle, so we
He saw the turtle. He brought the turtle
How
here.
do we get the turtle out of town then? If you lured it here.
So,
He tried to kill me.
if we don't kill you, will you help us get this turtle out of this town?
Where's that?
anything, just don't let it eat me.
And you also have to tell the town about his treason.
Yes, whatever she said you have to say.
And show us where the mayor's hiding.
Yeah.
I'll show you, turtle. Shoot! Right then, you didn't even hear him. The turtle comes forward extremely fast.
Oh
Boom! And eats Lester. And throws him up in the air, and it goes straight down his gullet. And he turns to go after you. Nature
Run!
versus the turtle.
Oh my god.
Use your sword.
This is a terrible day.
Actually, even better.
And everyone in town screams at the same time.
Get swallowed whole so you can attack the turtle from the inside.
It's just nature.
Yep.
I have 3 successes.
I'm sorry, Sloan.
No.
The turtle, as you turn to run, reaches down and its jaws snap. You feel an horrendous pain as it bites your tail off. You lift it up just a little bit, and you feel it rip up your back, your skin,
Oh
and
god.
you hit the ground, and you see the tail hanging from the turtle's mouth.
What do you give a twirl now?
And it eats it. Go to injured also.
Oh god.
Use the sword. Get your tail back. Attack its throat.
Can I walk? Like, that's a pretty bad injury.
What do you do, Sloan?
Weep uncontrollably.
I try to get away from the turtle while I'm sobbing.
Okay, you start to crawl away, and everybody, what are you 3 doing? You're like,
Help.
I want to try, I guess.
Knock an arrow and shoot her. Put her out of her misery. Before it eats her.
I mean, I feel like we should attack. I mean,
The sword's not whispering to you.
No, it's not.
I still have it.
are you gonna?
I'm knocking an arrow and I'm waiting for it to open its jaw because it's not done. I'm going to wait and try to shoot
Okay.
into its throat.
All of this happens at once. You see the turtle do its standard move. It opens its mouth to come down on the Sloan, who's flipped over on her back. Denny, you're sure the dawn sun, suddenly is shadowed. You let open your eyes. Something's weird as the flock of ducks appears in the town. Running through the middle of town and over the top of the snapping turtle.
Wait, is it die?
Why would it die from the ducks?
Can I try to
All right,
To die.
smashed to death by ducks.
Can I try to pull her to a safe
What's the
spot?
trample attack on the spotted duck?
There'll be a flock and red feet.
What are these winged beasts?
That does.
Well, they get a bonus ring mallards.
Now, is she okay?
So, you're like,
Yeah,
no!
if this was
And
Final Fantasy,
the
that'd be
wrong
truck moves,
thing
and that
is
would kill
you,
that.
just for a moment, this is what death will be, and you brace yourself for it, and you hear quack. You're like, what? That's not right. Why is death quacking?
Peek over my shield.
And you look up as a giant duck, and you're like, an angel! Duck angel! Take me already! The duck
The sword whispers to stab the duck.
goes past you. You're like, wait!
I'm right here.
The snapping turtle is trying to grab a duck. As the ducks are running all over in town now, the turtle's trying to grab one of them to eat.
Can we try to get her to safety?
And you show up on the scene of ducks running back and forth between buildings, flying. There's a turtle running between buildings trying to catch them. There's mice going everywhere screaming. There's a woman proposing marriage to you. She said, just marry me before we all die. We can have a kid real quick. Right now, please. I need to have a baby. With you right now. Shut up and just take me. And Quentin disappears real quick.
As the orphanage gets trampled by ducks.
Don't worry, we'll make more. So, Devin, you are delayed.
All right.
As the crashing airplane effect takes over this mouse woman's brains and loins.
Well, I'm out of the combat. Good luck, guys.
Can I try
Your
to,
mouse, it doesn't have
Oh, yeah.
can I try to get her like safely away? Like,
Yeah, the
pull her,
turtle's
pick
run
her
off.
up
It's
or
chasing
whatever?
ducks now and destroying the city in the process.
I'm gonna go over to her and try to get us to safety. Try to help her.
Wait, where am I in all this?
You've just been standing there going,
Not fulfilling your goal, that's for sure.
why are there ducks? This was not the Jesus
I feel
Christ.
like
I've been
we
doing
have
this shit for
abandoned
40
this
years.
town right now.
That's it. I quit.
I think this is your retirement.
And Kenzie comes running into the town. I brought ducks! It all makes sense now. What?
You know how I got them here in the first place with the
Yeah.
worms? Can I do that with because the turtle's chasing the ducks, so can I get the ducks to go back to the pond?
They don't care about the worms anymore because of the snapping turtle chasing them, the mice running everywhere, the random bugs, and it's just pandemonium.
You destroyed this town.
The earthworms are asking, can you untie us now, please?
I can't speak worm. I'm stuck.
That's right, so they do this. Using their mind powers.
Wait,
This
could we
Adventure
possibly
Time?
go get you remember
Oh, that's right.
You remember where the badger lived? We get the badger and kill and they have it kill the thing, the mice gonna kill all the mice. Never mind.
You know what the situation needs? A badger. Why are we still on that same line of thought? Let's just keep getting more him.
I feel like we should
Ducks didn't work. Badger.
Maybe I can.
Does anybody drag me out of the way?
Is there
You want a
anything I
water
can
or a
do?
Gatorade?
You Gatorade?
Yeah.
What? Where?
It's in the fridge.
There?
Yeah.
Go with water or gates
The other day. You want water?
I mean, I can get up.
All right, there's ice in the fridge.
Freezer.
Here you go. You're dead.
You just said you were gonna get us.
So, squad leader.
What?
Patrol leader. What is your plan now?
Yes.
We need to evacuate the scene and slowly disappear.
Take me with you. I say we just leave
So you're
this
just gonna leave
now.
after you caused it.
Leave our cloaks here so everybody thinks that we're trampled to death. We just start anew.
Rewind. Restart button in life. Or if we all wake up from this dream. This bad dream. I got ideas.
Lost it. Just
Okay, you try to disbelieve the situation.
Ice cubes.
It's still real.
Wait, scissors
Not really. It's,
Ice cube train.
unless you want to do something to the turtle or a duck. Or the other mice.
well, we better make sure they don't ever speak of this, so you know what you have to do.
Hey.
Murder the rest of the mice.
You emerge. You straighten your cloak. She comes out and smoking a cigarette. What is that? Roll on. And it's just like you left it. It didn't
Can't get
change.
the ice cube out.
As you walk out, you're like, and the duck runs by.
All right, Tom, what should we do?
I say
There's no water in there yet.
do we have any rope left?
Yeah.
We go back to our original plan of rope.
Okay.
I'm going to tie it to me and start making the sound as I start running around the sites.
Okay. We come appealing to the ducks somehow, and we tie them down.
Right.
Okay, so what? wait, I haven't done yet. No.
You're not gonna tie the ducks to the turtle.
No,
They're not gonna fly off.
No,
It's not gonna happen. The turtle stops in the distance.
we get the ducks to like go somewhere and the turtle goes with the ducks. But the turtle's just like semi bad idea. Okay, so
No, you have
like
to-
so I'm running towards the
Yeah.
ducks and then I like lasso them, I guess, and like
Go.
I'm like
Go with
running a duck. And I like steer it towards back to the river thingy.
Remember how I
Wait,
talked about
wait.
the corgis?
Because then the turtle's chasing
You
them.
just changed to a
And all
duck.
the ducks
Okay.
are just, like, they're
Make
gonna
me
go
a survival
Oh, do you
and
want
health
your
check.
chips?
Wait, but I just said that. Tell me the ducks.
You can do it, but you're all, I thought you were going to tie the duck to the turtle.
No, I said we get. We like somehow tie down the ducks and like make them all go the same direction by tying them down together.
But she's just doing a single duck.
Yeah, like all the other ducks are gonna follow it.
Miles.
Okay, so it's a survival. No, we got all the ducks. to
Mom
go
has your
to
chips.
So
certain
you're
place.
ordering him to do that, and that's when, excuse me, Baron,
Yes.
you're trying to make sense of this, running back and forth, and you look into the remains of the beetle farm, and you see a clutch of eggs.
Okay.
Kill them all. Smash them. Smash
Take,
them.
take an egg and then raise yourself a turtle mount.
And then one day come back.
Put them out.
Okay, so, Emma, are you going to try to rally the troops to do this?
Yes, and then could I possibly convince the townspeople, or are they just like that afraid of me?
They're running around screaming.
Okay. Yeah. I think that we should everybody except for whatever her name is, should go take away the eggs.
We need to roll the eggs probably closer to the water or something away from the town.
And then like I think that
And not to the badger.
I think that if the turtle battery the turtles.
Leave a trail of turtle eggs back to the village so it knows where to go.
Oh yeah.
To thank you.
I think though that if the turtles would see us, I'm not taking that out. I think that if the turtles saw that we were that they're rolling off his eggs, that the turtle would follow it.
I mean, it's gonna be aggressive.
Unless it follows the ducks to the lake. Like I was
Does anybody here have turtle eyes, or did that character not get stuck?
Probably not.
No,
Does
just
anybody
the
here
voice.
have science?
He does.
Aaron
He
does.
does. He does.
You can actually make a check on this.
Can Steven now pick the character?
Check
that has
on
turtle
what?
eyes?
How the turtle was going to react when he fucked with his eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how it's going to react. It's going to protect the damn eggs.
No, roll.
But it's still
I can see
wild.
my character knows. All right, let's see.
It's going to be your will.
Mario, here the chips are right
Three
here.
successes
Right
and
here,
the
right
will is 4.
Can you go sit down on
Six
the stool though
successes
and
total.
eat the chips?
You know the turtles don't give a flying across the eggs away. They make it, cover it up in meat, and they never return. They're not like crocodiles.
Okay.
It's not going to give
Can
a
you go
shit.
sit over there, please?
You should not stop her.
So make your attempt to get a duck.
So, unless we think
It's going to be survival and health.
we could just call this game and say, "Oh, we left bed."
It's not real mouse guardy. You're supposed to be the heroes.
Well, we're destroying a whole town. We've
After
killed
this,
people.
Tom is retiring.
We've had one of our people die. One who's about to die.
You lasso a duck. You pull yourself up onto it, and are you going to try to guide it to? Yep. Okay. You get this one under control. It heads out to the water, and the rest of them follow suit. And the turtle chases the ducks out of the town, trying to get them. And once it gets in the water, it just makes its way out into the pond.
Hooray! Mission accomplished! I got a goal. I picked myself.
How are you going to get back to shore?
I don't know. I just risked my life.
You're on the back of the duck, going out into the lake.
Jump off. You're going to drown. No, like before he gets into the water,
Can you
like, let go.
swim?
Like, let him-
You didn't say that. You're out in the lake.
You're going to drown. In my sleep.
They can kind of.
I'm out of my swim. Or maybe I see a ball.
Rat can swim for 3 days.
Really?
Well, we're not rats.
Just
If we are rats, true. Maybe there's a ball.
But we're mice.
even in his random rat.
I just throwing that out there. That came up at one point in time. I don't remember why.
Okay.
So you're going to swim back?
Yeah.
Okay. You jump off, you swim back. On a 1, the turtle sees you. On a 2, a fish sees you. On a 3, it's too far and you drown.
Is there any good thing?
On a 4, 5, 6, you make it back. Roll the dice.
That's okay.
Take your own death. Go home.
Yes! I survived!
Quentin, you go down to shore and you're like, she ain't gonna make it. And she walks up beside you. Who's not gonna make it? Ah! Do that. Okay. And you're like, mission accomplished. And you turn around to a town in flames. Destroyed.
I love it when a plan comes together.
What are we gonna do about the eight?
You pull out,
Oh, no, we need a
you pull out your little
boy.
thing of ink, and it's
Here's
like
the
all
thing.
empty, and you're sad.
Smash him.
I'm bleeding out on the sand.
Yeah, you're not doing good.
Someone help me!
I'm gonna go. No. I'm
I
supposed to
can't
protect her.
Easy.
Get into the sky.
I'm supposed to protect
I'm
her.
just like petting
I
her
do
fur.
that. Just say it.
There you
Okay.
Here.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go find something real fast. Like if I can I spot anything around me to help her.
First aid.
Yeah, the healer.
Where's the healer?
She's a
The townspeople are too engaged in running around screaming at the loss of their livelihood and their certain death this winter.
fair enough.
We can mark this down off the map.
Maybe they can
Yeah,
eat the
it's kind of-
turtles. babies.
Okay, I want her to say her. So I would take keyword
It's not going to do any good right now. You're just have to do it at the end of the game.
So what are we gonna do with these eggs?
Because you're going to have to get laid up for a while.
That's how it's going to survive. It's a huge pledge of turtle eggs. They're going to change their profession.
I think that
To raise turtles?
You got a better idea to save this town?
Domesticated snapping
Always.
I'm dead.
That's
Yeah.
like having a tank.
I was
I ride them into weasel battle.
I mean, I guess that's fine. Like, we got him new mounts that are gonna be more.
I think that we should.
It's slow moving, but boy, does it pack a
Now
punch.
you know
Quite a
if they
blitz.
train. Can they really train the turtles though?
Turtles are going to have a strong instinct, but do you have a better idea of how to start? I mean,
To me, I feel like we could roll back because what if the turtle sees us again?
The turtle is
the turtle doesn't care about
Yeah.
us.
What if he sees us?
I
Like,
have
he's
to
like, oh,
stay
my
in the
son.
sand if you want them.
That's why you
I
raise
think-
these turtles to protect you from the other turtles.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
what
have
I'm saying.
3
We can't roll
turtles.
back to the
What?
river. I think honestly that we should keep the eggs
This
there.
is kind of going to be like that story about the Chinese guy I just read about where he bought a couple of puppies at market, and a few years later somebody said, "Those are bears." Oh, that's why they eat the chicken. They eat all my chicken every week. He was raising bears. He thought they were dogs. He's like, "Come in house, you lay on lap, watch TV.
So we get 8.
This one's fat." Oh, he like a flip. He killed my wife. All right.
Okay. I think that
Grandma's
we.
boy.
But we're gonna have to convince the town of that, though, aren't we?
I
That's
think
my
that we
position.
should keep the eggs for them to eat over the winter.
They're not gonna eat them. They're gonna train the turtles.
Hey, where's the mayor?
Yeah.
Dirty
They would
traitor.
make one huge ass omelet.
Cut scene 2. A little scared mouse carrying his little satchel bags running down a trail full of money. I gotta get away! I gotta get away! I gotta get away! I gotta get away!
He was probably it.
And
Yes.
end scene. And you never heard from him again.
I think that what we should do is we should like convince the town people that the turtles are going to be good. And you can either eat them or you can train them. I don't care what you do with them, but keep them there for protection.
They're in shock. Their town has been destroyed by this turtle and by your foolhardy plans.
Well,
And
They
we're
watched
we should,
that one lead and Lester out to be eaten.
we should technically probably stay and help rebuild this town.
Yeah, like convince them that the turtles. We'll convince them that the turtles are like good, and that like, they can either train or eat them for winter, and then we stay and help rebuild the town. I'm screwing off what she's saying.
Mrs. Honey steps forward.
Who's that? Who's this new Mrs.
Miss
Honey?
Honey.
Oh,
And we can repopulate your town.
you know,
We're bartering you off. It's a trade.
It's a fine mayor here.
I'll make a
We
trade
will,
there.
we will do this, and we will take in compensation an annual visit from the garage to spend 1 week with its builders, helping repair all that is done here for the next 5 seasons.
I think that seems pretty fair.
yeah.
It will always be led by Quentin, so he may come and see his children. My honey.
Actually, that's more Tom's choice. I mean, Tom makes the choice, but the rebuilding the town for 5 seasons seems pretty
Okay. Let me talk.
We can bring in turtle handler too.
Let me talk to.
Legit.
There.
I said legit. Ah, any word. Listen, legit.
That's where they be some of them.
Oh. Okay. Do you
We have
guys
some-
think that?
Sound problems.
Do you think it is okay that we stay here for 5 seasons and
We just want annual
Come
visit
back. Let's see.
Led by Quentin.
for a week.
okay, well not
See his
led.
children.
Well, not led by Quentin.
Yes, led by Quentin. That's the deal.
Let's just, it's fine.
She has a litter of
I think it sounds like
I mean, you can retire. Like, honestly, like,
Okay, I'm retiring and
I'd
I'm
be
there.
fine with helping rebuild a brewery.
Dolly, did you just say you're going to stay here?
She's retiring as the mayor.
oh, that would be an awesome job for you.
Okay.
Wait, take it back.
It's too late.
That's you said it. The guard's word is his bond. That's your last official thing as a guard. So,
I'm keeping my cloak. I submit.
no ceremony is you have to turn in the cloak. Keep the weapon. Turn in the cloak.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make Q the new.
Okay. You're gonna have to hand off your cloak.
God.
Quentin, you're now the patrol leader.
I
Okay.
just said dead meat on the inside.
Are you sad now?
She didn't get promoted.
Been sucking up to Tom, so promote me and retire and do anything.
Isn't that how life
Just
goes?
left me to die.
You get Quentin's spot.
I'm in it till I die or you find somebody better.
I want to be a guard mouse.
Well, we do need a
Rough
new
decks.
guard mouse now, so you could promote her if you wanted to.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a tail. That's a little unsightly.
Oh.
We can sew you on another one.
Like, could she find her
Don't
tail?
go too
I'm
hard.
feeling the origin
Oh,
story.
it's in the turtle.
I'm like a super villain right now. Let's get it going in my mind. This is my super villain origin story.
We can find you a towel and you can like get a little belt and make it. No, I don't know the difference. I don't know some tears.
I'm like, surprised.
Do you have enough? Like just nub of a towel or like no towel?
I can't get back.
I think it was no tail.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna
No,
have
it
like
ripped it off.
skin
Yeah.
like ripped off.
That's the
my
only way
back.
you got away.
So how do you get in the bathroom? Is it painful?
Do you understand how a tail is attached to me?
Well, I know, but like surely like it's gonna hurt. If you try to go to the bathroom, you don't have.
They don't actually sit down on toilets.
We could do. Are we walking on 4 legs or 2?
Two. Okay. Okay. I see your point. They spot me.
Your tail's on your back. Like I think my
It's still gonna hurt because you're all roped up.
Just let her go. Let her go. Let Trey. This is kind of like that. What was the stupid thing
pretty sure
you guys were coming up with today? How would you sleep with yourself if you were yourself?
You started that.
That was a philosophical puzzle. She's just anatomically.
I was talking about a creepy story, and these two took it there.
Yay.
And what happens if you rejected yourself? How would you feel about that? Because you're still yourself.
And we were talking about like reincarnation, and then James tried to go off and change the subject, and we was talking about the avatar.
And then you brought it back around.
Being born in 4 people. So now I'm rejected. It's the taste like the
As her last bear bender, back to sleep with yourself.
But that was
Okay. On that note, so
Okay, guys, you have completed the adventure.
Kind of completed.
there were some casualties.
It's over.
Okay, so really the only thing that really happened was a relationship started between you and Miss Honey.
Stephen died.
Stephen died, but as far as the adventure
I
goes,
died valiantly.
I'm
So, we
This
need to
is
do goals
why.
real quick.
This is why Emma.
What was your goal?
To uncover information about the monster, which I've had.
Okay. What was your?
To prove myself.
What do you guys think? Did she prove herself?
No.
If it would have been successful, I would have said yes.
She did lead the snapping turtle out of town.
Yeah, I think she did prove herself.
Okay.
She proved herself insane.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know.
Emma, what was your goal?
I must save Arnold Brewery. from
Yeah,
the
you
monster.
failed. It's gone. It's a smoking ruin.
No.
Harold shot himself out back of this building. Sloan?
Shot
I
himself.
must
Guns would have been really helpful.
I must ingratiate
That was
myself
that was
with
very
Tom
awkward.
so that he considers me for promotion to guard mouse.
You failed.
It doesn't say I have to get a promotion. Just that he has to think about it.
They didn't even bat an eye.
I did too think about it.
I filled mine because somebody died and got
Right, me.
I told you original.
Slay my enemies.
Sorry. It'll die here pretty soon from the festering.
But I think you're dead.
I basically had a belief and an instinct all geared towards pulling out my sword and attacking something.
Mm-hmm. That's Saxon in the comic books too. And they have to literally hold him down every time. He's the crazy one.
And I kept asking what I should do, and I didn't get a response, so I had to run in.
Okay. Now you guys there's two things that you do to figure out advancements, which we'll talk about later if we're going to continue this and if anybody's going to make their own. First, you get to pick the MVP. And then you get to pick the workhorse of the game. It's player vote, who is MVP and who is workhorse. So,
it's only whoever's still alive, right?
yeah.
I just made sure.
So, write down MVP and workhorse, and then I'll tell you. And write down the player's name.
Wait, what's
Pass it down. Yep. So, write them down and then pass them back, and I'll tell you.
Most? What was that one?
The mayor.
Workhorse. That same disposition mechanic is used if you fight a war, where you use like your attack defense things, except it's on
I mean,
map
if you
scale.
think it's the same
It's
person,
kind of a neat
but
concept
same
for,
person,
for
but
battle, and then you have to pick your 3 notes because it would be a
most
fast
valuable
target.
players, MVP, and the workhorse.
I put their actual name instead of like their non.
No, that's fine.
Horrible.
There's no
Who filled this one?
Which one?
He didn't put an MVP on.
There's another sticker.
Oh,
I labeled both of mine. Which was which.
I assume you can't vote for yourself, so I
I
didn't.
was like, can we just put like the mayor? Or like the mayor.
The NPC that got
Jen, yeah, the girl that was trying to woo you.
Honey was the most workhorse for.
Honey gets workhorse.
That's
All right.
That's how you grade it?
I would have picked you,
Oh,
Stephen,
you
but
didn't
you were
return
dead, so I
Oh,
guess.
well, I need it because I need a tiebreaker.
Yeah, you got to vote. You can't wuss out. Wuss it. It'll be a wuss.
Oh yeah.
Lester, no, he's dead.
And I was like, the person, the turtle.
The turtle. The turtle.
The MVP.
Or maybe it was the badger, because the badger like killed the governor. Mayor killed the duck. Kind of ruined everything.
What was the other one?
Oh, the mouse.
Yeah.
No.
Workhorse.
Like the person
You
who
did the
worked.
most.
Yeah.
That's a nice song, Milo.
No, stop.
Did you do the most workhorse?
Hold on, I'm just lazy.
At least you don't.
Why is there a giant container of salt on the table?
Oh, that's her.
That was plan B, sir. Plan B.
He didn't roll high enough. He confused turtle and snail. You throw salt on them, right? That's how you get rid of them. They shrivel up and die.
Okay, Ivy. Who's so best?
I don't know. I just knew it started with an S. I don't remember the name.
There's Tracy, Alexis, Emma.
No, the fake
Oh.
name.
Sloan,
Oh,
probably.
Sloan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it started with an S. I was like, I don't even know.
And that doesn't break.
Haha.
Okay, Alexis, you're hands down the workhorse.
Yay.
3 votes, and MVP, Ivy, and Denny tied.
Good.
Good work, guys.
Woo!
Alexis, you came in second on that one, and Denny and Ivy on workhorse. Good work, guys.
Yay!
Did everybody have fun?
Yeah.
Fun
Yeah.
time.
I gotta figure out how to play this.
A little
I
bit
don't
different.
know. Get started.
I like it. That ends our game of Mouseguard.
If I
E.
die, someone had to die.
G.
I almost did.
Goodbye.
My life is